Trailblazers, welcome back. So last time v-ați început călătoria înapoi spre Stregan, the fortress where the heart of the Dark Knight Order resides. Hotărâți să călătoriți acest drum de 5 zile. V-ați luat provizii în Still Snow, v-ați făcut niște cumpărături și v-ați pregătit pentru acest summit, această întâlnire pe care Meteor, the leader of the Dark Knight Order, put into place for you and possibly other allies together, and to decide what the future of the resistance against the Ganabalt Empire should look like. După câteva zile de mers, v-ați întâlnit cu Clovis Redhawk and his chocobo, also named Hawk. Ați avut o bătălie with a demon care se pare că s-a hrănit cu eterul din zona respectivă din jurul Streganei cu alte creaturi și a luat forma unui giant worm-like entity și împreună cu Clovis ați reușit să-l învingeți destul de rapid. Cu ajutorul lui Orion și lui Noel ați reușit să vindecați pe Hawk, care a fost rănit în bătălia asta și era aproape mort. Și Clovis v-a povestit despre faptul că el este un Demon Hunter. Despre faptul că vine din sud, din Marsalim, mai exact, la nord de the endless desert known as Golgonda Desert, or the Golden Wasteland. Ați aflat că există un ordin acolo de Demon Hunters, de Gunbreakers, that use technology and magic to fuel different abilities and to hunt down powerful demons that exist in that area. Ați aflat că unul dintre procesele prin care ei devin Demon Hunters e că iau ochi de la diferite tipuri de demons și they implant them on them. Ceea ce le dă diferite abilități și de regulă abilitatea de a vedea dincolo de iluzii, prin magie, through disguises and such. Ați aflat că de fapt acest Clovis a fost cumva luat de mic sub aripa lui Vincent Benoit, the grandfather of your ally and friend Renaud, sau mai bine zis Albert Benoit, în urmă cu mai mulți ani, și că niciunul dintre Soul Crystal-urile available to them nu l-au ales la momentul respectiv, motiv pentru care he took another path and became a Demon Hunter. A aflat că Vincent a murit, which devastated him and it was a great blow for him. Și ați ajuns în Stregana împreună cu acest Clovis. Odată ajuns în Stregana, așa, și împreună cu Kyo, cu your Seeker ally și un Seeker care a fost atașat lui Abbott pentru mai mulți ani, de când a devenit el Dark Knight. În Stregana ați fost întâmpinați de Luca Edelgard. Unii dintre voi știți chiar foarte bine, și un unknown fellow care se pare că îl știa foarte bine pe Luca. Și era atmosfera asta foarte ciudată, foarte dubioasă. Se pare cumva că v-au așteptat. Kyo se pare că he was in on it. Și basically ați fost oarecum escortați în The Guild Hall, unde Meteor și mulți alții v-au așteptat. Aici a Seeker, a Watcher known as Canis s-a prezentat. V-a trecut printr-un proces complicat ce a presupus să beți o tinctură, a potion, diferite tipuri de magie și hipnoză pentru a scoate la iveală dacă sunteți sleeper agents. Acești sleeper agents ați aflat în cursul aventurilor voastre până acum că ar fi doves care acolo e cumva manipulată memoria, amintirile lor sunt manipulate și sunt sleeper agents, ei nu știu când sunt sleeper agents. Și un proces foarte complicat prin care se poate afla dacă cineva e un sleeper agent sau nu. Ați răspuns fiecare dintre voi sub hipnoză la niște întrebări, nu vă mai amintiți ce ați răspuns, ce întrebări vi s-au pus, dar se pare că nici unul dintre voi nu este un sleeper agent, nici măcar Clovis, nici măcar Noel. Și după acest proces ciudat și complicat, ați fost primiți cu toții în the middle of this gathering. Și ca să vă fie un pic mai ușor, o să încerc să vă mai descriu o dată cine e aici la The Gathering, la The Summit. So, for the Dark Knights avem pe Morak, ar trebui să știți, The Wolfman, Dark Knight. Orion, cu noi l-ați vindecat de Curse și l-ați, împreună cu Vice, a reușit să ajungă în Stregana. Vice nu mai e, el s-a dus spre The Icehold, la granița the Ganabalt Empire with the No Man's Land, care leagă cumva the Ganabalt Empire and the Sayre Land. To gather some information, să vadă ce se întâmplă acolo datorită informațiilor pe care voi le-ați procurat din Stilsnow de la Bastian, Lord Bastian. Mai era a Dark Knight tipă, known as Faker, îmbrăcată în full plate armor, helmet on, nu se vede nimic, nici măcar o bucățică, o părticică din pielea ei, complet acoperită ca să nu-i se vadă înfățișarea.
Cum zis cum cheamă? Faker.
Faker.
The
Da.
goat.
The goat. It's a goat!
Another one, a younger fellow, cu părul lung, îmbrăcat într-un white and, dacă nu mă înșel, silver and blue plate armor with a great sword on his back. Another of the Dark Knights. Tu, Renol, și cunoști ca și Noah, cel cu care te-ai duelat and you won the Shadowbringer from Noah Arc. Another one known as King,
Rivalul.
care e maestrul lui, fostul lui maestru de fapt, cumva rivalul și the frenemy of Iseldis, your master. Tipul ăsta blond cu the eye patch. De asemenea, Meteor și Momoka, de asemenea Ardashar, Arda as well, și Wazderia cumva voia să sară direct să vină să vă ia în brațe, dar s-a abținut. De asemenea, from the Seekers, ați văzut un Hure, male, în jur de 30 ceva de ani pe acolo, barbă un pic, păr lung, prins într-o coadă, îmbrăcat într-un kimono, pentru cei care sunteți de Sayre Lands și știți, avea o katana at the ready, de fapt multiple katanas și kudachi și mai multe tipuri de arme, dar katana aia e ceea ce vă iasă în evidență. Lângă el, un Oni, this really big, muscular fellow, red-skinned și plin de tatuaje negre, cu coarne, tot așa, holding two giant okatanas în spate. Tot alături de ei, Tabaxi female, blană deschisă la cutoare, blonduță, spre alb chiar, foarte elegantă, foarte frumoasă, păr lung în valuri, îmbrăcat într-un kimono roșu cu alb și cu un pic de auriu. Și tot alături de ei, from the Sayre Lands, Ola la fel, micuță, păr blonduț până aici, îmbrăcată în kimono albastru și alb. Și tu ai ști asta, cred că singurul, Kerebus. This would be Yuki Onna, a yokai imbued with the power of winter, of ice. Cu păr alb, cam până aici, scurtuț, îmbrăcat în kimono alb. De asemenea, from the hunters of the woodlands, two dark elves, two Elezen. O tipă cu părul alb, ashen skinned, îmbrăcată în leather armor, frumoasă, foarte frumoasă, și alături de ea another Elezen, un pic mai înalt ca ea, tot așa, păr alb, ash grey skin, îmbrăcat în black leathers and a cloak, looking with intent at you.
At who?
At you guys, at all of you, like scanning you. So you have the Dark Knights, you have the Seekers, care Kyo, așa. You have Luca with you as well. You have this human care v-am zis că v-a întâmpinat. Să vi descriu un pic și pe ăsta, unde ești.
E cu paltonul roșu.
Da, nu chiar palton, e mai degrabă frac, mai lung un pic.
Frac.
Așa, un frac cu
Da,
roșu
tot,
și pe
da.
dedesubt cu cămașă neagră, pantaloni negri, cisme negre, un păr maro spre gri, un pic mai lung prins într-o coadă și are fundițe din aia, o fundiță neagră care ține părul, stilul ăla baroc sau care ar fi stilul din 1700.
Very Bridgerton.
Very
da.
Bridgerton, exact.
Ok.
Foarte frumos îmbrăcat.
Post-baroc.
Ce?
Post-baroc.
Fantasy baroc.
Fantasy baroc, da. So, the curtain opens and the stage is yours. Is there anything you would like to say or do at this moment?
Of course.
Încă
A
suntem
rămas ultima
într-o
oară
stare-
când i-am așezat tot la masă. Da.
Da, Eco a fost ultima care a fost în...
După aia au fost Clovis și Noel.
Dintre noi.
Ne-am
oameni
așezat-
importanți.
Da, dintr-o
Da,
dată, exact.
Încă,
I like this.
încă ne este rău și ne simțim super nașpa și emotionally scarred probably forever. Dar,
Food poisoning, tot, da. I find it
Probably
really
be
funny.
drinking water.
Mă put la masă la cu voi, cu toți, așa, și zic așa, I find it really funny that we are the last to arrive and everyone got to witness that. And we missed out on all of you fuckers drinking that shit and telling us whatever. So, you know, I was really looking forward to hearing some embarrassing things about other people I don't know, like you. Who the fuck are you and why are you staring? Was it something I said? Și o să arăt înspre tipul de lângă Luca, care s-a uitat și la chiar văzut și la mine s-a uitat acum intens după ce am vorbit.
Nu s-a uitat urât, niciodată nu s-a uitat urât. He almost has a smile on his face.
I am on the edge,
Even worse.
he's looking at me like, was it something I said?
Se
Și
uită
mă
la
după aia
Luca,
cumva
se uită
la restul.
la tine. No, of course not. I am sorry. I didn't mean to offend or anything. But as we are now all gathered, and as it seems no one is a sleeper agent, I believe that Lord Meteor here should take the stage and address what the purpose of the summit is.
So we were the final act of this. What the fuck did I say? Mă uit lângă cine sunt, care e Renault, chiar vă
Voi,
strâng lângă
Arda clar ar fi lipită de voi, Noel ar fi lipită de voi, Clovis ar fi aproape de voi, Luca și tipul ăsta.
Da, stai că chiar ai văzut cu Arda prima oară și
I
s-a
know
văzut
this.
pe aia Renault. Cine e aproape de mine? Zic, what did I say?
Well,
Was-
I know this will sound strange, but you said the truth.
Were my questions the same as yours?
I don't know what questions
I've noticed that everyone got the same questions, so I suppose yes. Even though I
Slight
don't remember
differences.
mine.
Slight differences here and there, but for the most part, we all got the same questions.
Fine.
It will be alright, my dear. It had to be done. But
Da,
it's over.
sorry to interrupt you guys,
Yes.
mai era un tip important totuși, de care am uitat, săracul, Graham.
Graham.
Graham. Just a normal looking human care, tu Orion, ție ți se pare
Just
cunoscut,
some guy.
cu mustață, cu little goatee, păr lung, tot așa îmbrăcat, elegant și frumos, care se uită la tine și de-abia așteaptă să sară în conversație, cum ar veni.
Și Sylvain, yes.
Și Lord, exact,
Sylvain.
mulțumesc, iertare, of course, Lord Sylvain Izo, the bigger brother of Omniel Izo. Da.
O să șoptesc atunci ceva genul, I would have loved to hear him answer those questions. Or any other one.
Why
O
do
să mă uit
you
așa.
interested who he... I'm assuming we all got the same questions, so you're interested in who he loves.
Actually, yes, but also who he hates and where his allegiance lies, because he is here.
Which means he probably hates the same thing we do.
He's in his soul. But fine, I will reserve judgment. Who knows what everyone else is judging me for right now? So yes, I will. Shut up.
Aveam, oare ce... Garuda sau ce făcea cândva? Că ni l-am uitat de ea.
Păi,
Deci ea...
o să presupun că n-ai luat on the guildhall, adică ea poate să rămână și afară
Da,
sau
ok.
you can unsummon her for role-playing purposes, na, e
Ok, da.
ca și ce face Cerebus, gen,
Da.
it's fine.
Alright, let's.
Meteor se ridică. He's using his cane. He looks at you, tot așa îmbrăcat în haine simple. Are paltonul ăsta lui albastru așa și cu negru pe dedesubt. Stă pe scaun, se ridică. I am sorry that you have witnessed such a procedure and that you were its subject, but it was necessary. I believe that after talking with my better half here, se uită către Momoka, it seems that destiny and the stars
Vreau. O să mă uit side-eye și eu la Renault, o să fiu.
that this is it. These are the ones ordained who by their own free will and by the power of destiny have come. For those who do not know me personally, I am Meteor of the meteoric bloodline, a spectre cursed and bound to the foundations of this fortress. For 500 years almost, I have watched. I have witnessed my brother do great things, unspeakable things. Some of you know the truth, some of you don't. I wish for us to be truthful, to be open, to build a friendship, a fellowship, if you will, something that hasn't been done in 500 years. Eobul the Conqueror is my younger brother. Unii dintre ei sunt șocați, unii nu.
Aia vreau să urmăresc să văd.
Și le spune pe scurt povestea lor. N-are o să intru din nou în detalii, basically, că împreună cu prietenii lor au început o călătorie that resulted in the ascension of Eobul, that his powers, his blessing is a lie, that he's the one who created the Ganabalt Empire, that he became corrupt by this power, by his greed, by his lust for strength and power. And when Meteor tried to stop him, then Eobul cursed him and bound him here as a witness forever. It is my intention to do things differently. As you all know, the 3rd of Lent was a dark day for the resistance. Canis, if you would, please. Thank you. some of you know this, some of you don't. The truth is that our information network was corrupted from within. It is partially the Seeker's fault, our Order's fault, as is the other Order's fault as well, that we permitted viruses, sleepers, to infiltrate our orders. This plan took months, if not years, to complete. And many have been captured, killed, branded, and tributed to the overlords of the Ganabalt Empire, that is the Fell Court of Troia. I believe that everyone here knows the truth that resides in the shadow of the Ganabalt Empire. Se uită așa un pic la voi toți. Tot majoritatea is like, yeah. De fapt toți. So it is our wish to create a new order, a new fellowship, something different, as Meteor has put it. We have all gathered here today to discuss the future of this resistance and how we might approach what I call the disintegration of the current Ganabalt Empire. Because it is a threat not only to the Seirei, but to every being on this continent, and if left unchecked, I will let your imagination do the trick. So uită la Meteor. Thank you. To put it in simple terms, I wish to create an alliance. I will open every door and every window and every opportunity that Stregana represents. I wish to bring life back into it, to bring allies, soldiers, and to create the foundation of this new order, of the resistance. How? It remains to be seen. So, we wish to hear your propositions, what everyone has to say, what everyone can contribute to this resistance, and what we should do. Canis intervine și zice: First off, we all know one simple truth. Everyone in this guild hall is not a sleeper agent. Everyone was handpicked and selected with a purpose, and all can be trusted to a certain degree. It is our wish that every new addition to this resistance is to be put under interrogation and under the same procedure that you all went through. We cannot risk another third of a lane. So, intervine Meteor. Everyone, please, share your thoughts. Who wants to talk first?
Before we talk for once, would you mind telling us what the fuck happened on the 3rd of the late?
Ai ști, e chestia aia când v-ați adunat toți ca să to witness
Era pe ambuscat.
Capitală.
the execution.
ambuscat acolo.
That one, okay,
Yeah,
right.
that's the third of
Then
the
I
day.
take all that back.
Toți se uită, ok.
You want to know?
Poți întreba în sensul că how could you let that happen? How did
Da.
they manage?
No.
Canis o să intervină și o să zică: Well, as
We would know best today, Chano.
Da. As I told you before, it is partially our fault. That is why we Watchers and the Sparks of the Seeker Order have activated something that we call an urgency plan. Many of our cells have been dissolved. Many Seekers have become independent and are doing their own thing for the moment. For those who do not know, Watchers are the lore keepers, the writers, the Watchers that do not intervene unless it is absolutely necessary. And I believe that this is absolutely necessary. And that if we do not do nothing, then the next strike will be much harder to deal with. We need to change our approach. Meteor. Yes, Albert.
Are we to assume that this is everybody for now?
Momo cade din cap că da.
That no other Seekers or Reapers will join?
Momoca o să intervină și o să zică it seems that our friends, între ghilimele, from the Crusadia Republic couldn't make it.
So there should be others.
There should be, but those from Crusadia, their envoys couldn't make it. I will say no more.
And I assume whatever course of action we will take, it has to be covert and very targeted. We do not seem to have the armies that the Empire has, so meeting them in the field is out of the question.
Besides, they have the number 9, so meeting them on the field is, I would recommend against. Subterfuge, infiltration, and sabotage might be the best. However, before all that, since we were the last to arrive, and since all of you wonderful people know so much about us, I can trust what the golden dog is saying. Yes, I can trust that you all are somewhat trustworthy. How deep into the knowledge are you all, though? Și tu mă uiți la Momoca. Do these people all know what we know, what we discussed? Și mă uiți la Meteor. What we discussed last time we were here? Can we mention that? Yes.
Meteor zice,
because that would
what
also be
was discussed between you and I is to remain between you and I. There is no secret that I wish for you to do another approach. We will talk about that later.
Yes, Daddy.
Toți se uită ciudați la tine. The Oni intervine și zice, well, I say...
Cine?
The Oni yokai.
Ăla tipul ăla cu pielea
Roșu, părul roșu, tatuaje.
Și Red Male Oni, așa.
Da, The Male Oni cu his tusks, coarnele lui. Imaginează dita mai orca roșii.
Yeah.
He says, well, I believe that we should fight. So uită de tabaxile el. Of course you would believe that, but my lady,
My lady.
Nu, se uită la tipa în alb, the Yuki Onna, tipa cu părul alb și cu părul mai scurt. I bring the word of Trishula, the king of the Sayri. Some of you might understand his reasoning for not fighting and not going against the Ganabald Empire again. He still grieves the loss of his mate. But there are other kamis, other voices inside of the Seirei lens who wish war, to fight against the Ganabald Empire before they find the means of attacking us. Our spies do tell us about them trying different approaches by sea, by air, by magic, trying to overcome the barrier that our king has put into place years ago. I am here to speak on his behalf and on the behalf of the other kamis. And I believe that this is very important for the Seirei to create a foothold inside of the heart of the Ganabald Empire before it is too late.
Is this Michael Sylvain? Would this be in the interest of the people of the Ganabald Empire?
Sylvain se ridică, se uită la
The
Metro.
Seirei incursion.
My lord, if I may. Some of you might know that I am an Izo. I want to be truthful and to tell you that Adri, du-te un pic la ei, că și pe mine du-te un pic la ei. I want to tell you that I am a seeker. For those who haven't witnessed my procedure, I wish to tell you that I hate my family. I hate what the Ganabald Empire represents. As long as it exists, I will never be free. And like me, many other souls will never be free. I am an agent. For many years I have worked my charms, my coin, and my way through different ranks that exist inside of the Ganabald Empire. I can facilitate meetings. I can procure coin for our endeavor. And there are many inside of the empire who wish for change. Many. I know, se uită către Orion, that some of you might hate me. But I wish for you to understand that I am a coward. That is what I am.
Dude, I like him.
I'm a fucking coward.
It's amazing. You should have started with
So
that.
honest.
You should have opened up with that.
I ran away from home because I couldn't stand it there. It was suffocating me. And my brother, who's perfect in every sense, the most brilliant, powerful, amazing person, he represents the peak of what a citizen of the empire should be. And I am everything that he is not. I am here today because I want to. Because I am tired, because I am disgusted, and because I am different. And you cannot be different in the empire.
O să ridic Alba cu cel mai prost el, că l-am băurat să fac așa înspre el.
Ia și el paharul lui de whatever he has in front of him, se uită către Orion.
Și
To friendship.
What?
lasă cana aia, vrea.
What I was
Îți voi și... Da, voi și la voi.
implying was that even though I support the cause of my, say, friends here, would it not be wiser to perhaps prepare the Empire and for an invasion to aid them in that, start pockets of potential allies? If the Seire invade, every village will resist them.
Un pic, de ce să se rate invade-uie?
You know, asta zicea că vor să facă.
Vor.
Nu.
O zis că mulți
Nu.
vor, ba da.
Vor un foothold, au zis.
Îs păreri. Părerile sunt împărțite. Unii vor război, să atace the Ganabalt Empire înainte să fie ei atacați. Alții,
Preemptive
they just build up strength and weapons, armor, soldiers, everything they can to prepare for the coming war, pentru că e clar că o să vină la un moment dat. Și Trishula, momentan, nu-i hotărât ce vrea să facă. Emiya o cheamă pe tipa Yuki Onna, tipa cu părul alb, the Ice Oni, nu the Ice Oni, the Ice Yokai. As I said before, for now we are not prepared to invade the Ganabalt Empire. But many believe that it is necessary to prepare for war. That is what we are currently doing. What we are proposing is, of course, an alliance. We can provide man labor who could begin reconstructing this fortress. We can provide weapons, we can provide spies, we can provide our magics, our knowledge. We will aid this resistance to the best of our abilities. But first, I believe that we need to create some sort, cum să zic asta, un fel de modalitate de a transporta eficient persoane și bunuri și orice,
Underground Railroad.
da, ceva de genul ăsta, de la The Seire la Stregana și la The Resistance.
That sounds like
Momoka, darling, is there some sort of, or some very powerful magics? Is there some very powerful
yes.
magic that can bring a thing from one place to another?
Of course there is, I can help with that, but inside of the Stregana fortress there is a circle of teleportation. Some of you might heard of something like that. If we create another one somewhere in the Seire lands, so the envoys of the Seire, we could potentially teleport in an efficient way through the Seire via this teleportation circle, all manner of things, persons.
Well, there you have it. I'm
But-
such a genius.
But
There you have it.
unfortunately,
Both sides at risk.
it takes time and there are no protections, no wards put in place. This will also take time and resources. For example, if something happens to Stregana, the enemy could use the teleportation circle inside of the fortress to teleport in the heart of the Seire lands. So if we do this, we need to do it carefully.
Vice versa.
And vice versa, of course. We could also be invaded from the Seire lands if it comes to that. We could do that, but we need to be smart about it.
why are we fearing an invasion from the Sere lands that wouldn't actually... They are not... Și mă uit cumva înspre partea de Sere people. They are not our enemy.
Not
Momo.
the Seri themselves, but what if the Empire invades and gets hold of the
Momoca zice că da, e o posibilitate la care trebuie să ne gândim.
Yes, yes. Yeah.
But
But
until
it's still a
then,
great idea, right? Yes.
it is a great idea. It is a great way to travel that was used in the past, of course, and is still used to this day. But I would need resources for that. Și zice the Sere envoy, zice tipa asta, Enya, zice we can provide those. If need be, we can send whatever you need. Catalysts, crystals, whatever you need to create such a circle, and we will do our part inside of the Sere. We have our shamans and our magic practitioners who could create such a circle. Meteor zice, well, that is a good start. I believe that we should focus first on such a magical
While we are still
teleportation.
on the topic of the Sere, ridic așa mâna, I have another question regarding our last visit and the information we so generously shared. And this potion clogged my nose. It's any news on the current situation at the at the ice wall? Any news from our darling Vice? Is there any movement? Any?
O să intervină Meteor și să zică, for now we do not have any information. The road is treacherous and it will take a few weeks until he will arrive at the Icehold. Then I cannot say for certain how long it will take him to gather the information that needed and to confirm what you've brought before us last time that we
All right.
So this might take a few weeks or even months.
All right.
Wasn't House Izo involved in supplying the Icehold?
Sylvain interzice și zice, to my knowledge, the Noirs are the ones who
The House Noir.
they are working towards something that I can tell you for certain. What I can tell you about my beautiful house is that together with the Benoits, they represent a powerful military force. His marriage to Beatrice is what changed the
What?
current power scale inside of the empire.
Omniel.
Omniel?
Cu Beatrice?
No! No!
Oh shit!
Beatrice, like your sister Beatrice?
Yes.
Yes!
Right.
And only like his fucking brother, like oh.
Sylvain vede că sunteți like
And the one that's on Agent's list. O să și zic, o să zic, one on Agent's list.
Ha?
O să zic lui Carabut că Omniel e de pe lista ta, că ne-ai zis de el.
Păi Omniel da, dar Beatrice nu.
Acum ai și ea.
so. For those who do not know, a few years ago, Beatrice Benoit, who's the current head of the house Benoit, married with Omniel, with my brother, of course, and together they hold a very impressive army, and they do have great influence with the emperor himself and with the other noble families as well. So I believe that at some point, hear me out on this. I believe that if you want to, how beautiful Canis here has put it into shape and words, we need to disintegrate certain individuals inside of the empire, certain pillars, as I would like to call them, that hold the empire together. These are, of course, the founding families. Once you take them out of the equation, we'll see. But as long as this
My lord.
alliance between Beatrice and my brother stands,
Seems like both yours and my efforts in this case have made it worse.
I
Well,
am.
my darling, that's right. You are basically in hiding, so if
To be honest,
I did
if
not
you
say I
are,
was intentional.
if you are so honest here, I am terrified of my brother.
I am not.
Then you are one of the few I know that are not scared or terrified by him. Omniel has a power to him, pulling the strings from the shadows while he presents himself as this shiny beacon of hope. As long as he is the head of the family, this resistance at some point will fail.
though if someone were to dispose of him in the night, stealthily,
If someone
you,
would
as his brother, wouldn't really be concerned, and it would also serve our purpose. Am I right? Much like Aidin.
well, I would be
My-
the last and the firstborn of the family, so his responsibility would reside on my shoulders.
Oh, and you, my lord, would then, as I mean, not only then, you are now as well one of our most important assets. Then.
Well,
You have
what was
lots of
your
good
name again?
information.
What was your name again?
I'm Echo, my darling. Do not presume to say you do not remember me from the
So
great
Velvet,
party we had a few. Echo, I said Echo.
never call me Lord again. Please, I beg of thee. As long as we are here, I am not the
I'm
Lord.
not Butancap, no?
Da. And we will talk about that. I really enjoyed your companionship. And you owe me, by the way.
I have no idea what you're talking about. What about this Alexander? What are his pillars? How do we get him out of the picture? Asking for a friend.
Tipul care stă lângă voi și tot se uita la Echo în toată perioada asta și cu Luca care
Da,
m-a
îl văd.
întâmpinat cu Luca, ziceam.
I'm
Well, if it comes to the Archbishop, I can tell you for certain that his number knights and his exarchs are his pillars. As long as the Zodiac Knights, as long as his 12 number knights exist, and as long as his exarchs are close to him, we will have a great deal of hardship with dealing with him. If we want to put a hold to him, to put an end to him, we need to remove his pillars as well.
te blochez.
Cine eu?
Uite, if you want to put
Da, da.
da, if you want to stop him, to put a hold on him, ce ai zis după aia?
You need to remove his pillars.
The number knights and the exarchs.
Yes.
Well, isn't Omniel one of the number knights?
Sylvain o să intervine. Yes, he is known as the Shield of God, the 5th number knight.
So hitting him would...
2 for 1. Nice.
That is also true. Beatrice is also one of the number knights, by the way.
Is she now?
Yes. Meteor
Dar
intervine și o să...
scuze, zi.
Meteor o să intervine și o să zică, let us make a list of these individuals, these powerful individuals who have influence and with whom we need to deal for this resistance to be successful. So, intervine Sylvain și o să vă zic așa. So, the number knights, also known as the Zodiac Knights, pentru că sunt 12.
Yeah.
Al
Sigur,
12,
13.
Ajungem și acolo. Momentan îți 12.
Uite cine știe. Da.
Zice Sylvain, number 12 is known as Bruno the Swift. Momentul ăsta o să intervină Remria. Și o să zică, I am sorry that I am late to introduce myself. I am Remria of the Woodlands and one of the hunters. Bruno the Swift was once one of our own, a friend, an ally who betrayed us. He is also known as the bow of God, who never misses his target. We, și se uită unul la altul, se uită la celălalt Dark Elf, believe that he needs to be dealt with as well. Deci, this would be the 12th and the weakest of the number knights, known as Bruno the Swift.
Eu știu despre cine e vorba, cine zice Remrea.
Nu.
N-am auzit de
Nu.
așa ceva.
Alta,
Nu.
number 11 would be Antoinette Villon. Cred că așa se pronunță. V-I-L-L-O-N. Villon, the kind. Tipul care era cu Luca intervine și zice She is
Cum ai zis, Antoinette? Cum?
Antoinette
Villon.
V-I-L-L-O-N. The kind.
Ah.
Prietenul Luca intervine și zice I can intervene. I have some information about her. She is of House Ambrose and she is pure of heart. She might be reasoned with, but she is very loyal to what the Ganabalt Empire should be. If we manage to convince her that the Ganabalt Empire is corrupt, we show her proof, I believe that she is wise enough to turn sides. She would be a great ally to have.
I'm just looking at him, like staring him into his soul. Like, what the fuck did he just say?
Deci, Antoinette
She-
Villon, this would be number 11 of the number knights. O să fie un pic de name drops și lore drops acum.
Da.
na.
So she still believes the illusion. I see.
Yes. The next one is number 10. Numele lui e Odain. O-D-A-I-N-T. The Inquisitor. The Inquisitor. O să intervină Sylvain și o să zică Yes, well, Odain is from House Bouchard. He is a great tactician and he has a great military mind. I believe that he is a good person who wishes to do good, but I can't quite place him. He is loyal to the Emperor, being from House Bouchard, of course.
House Bouchard, care casă era? Asta e de casă de nebine, Emperorul sau nu?
Casa Bouchard e unchiul la Emperor, e the current leader of House Bouchard.
Așa. Ok, așa.
Ok, pe urmă zice number 9, zice Sylvain, Beatrice Benoit, known as the Mother of Eagles, or the Wings of God, că toți au niște titluri, da, în fine. Deci Beatrice Benoit, the Mother of Eagles, și zice Sylvain că she is also a great leader and a powerful warrior who grasped the loyalty of the Benoit soldiers and the respect of the other houses by her sheer willpower and presence. She is a great and powerful military leader. You do not want to fuck with her, believe me.
Mă uit la Albert.
O să zic că number
Care
8, known as Adrax the Broken. Și o să zic că Sylvain, now Adrax, he needs to be killed. I'm going to put this out there. One of the most vile and mad individuals I have ever seen in my entire life. He loves to torture people. No. I will not. No. We need to kill him.
So he is exactly what the Empire truly is.
Of
Alright,
course.
alright.
Of course. După aia zice numărul 7, known as Armael Neri, the Divine Bullet.
Oh,
Zice...
Gunbreaker. E Gunbreaker.
E un
Armael
celest.
ce?
Deci, Armael N-E-R-I, Neri.
Neri.
The Divine Bullet.
Asta e Celestial Guard.
E un Celestial Gunner, yes. He is, I believe, he's a dove, or was a dove. He comes from house, stai că vă zic imediat. Stai să nu greșesc.
Nu știu de ce ține aminte că Beatrice era fata lui Vincent, dar nu era fata lui Vincent, nu?
E nepoata.
Nepoata. Da.
Este fata lui.
Nu mai știi cum cheamă pe
Bricolat.
tatăl, mă?
Nu că l-a uitat. L-a uitat.
Păi l-a uitat.
Bricalos.
E din character.
Bricalo,
Da.
Brișan.
Da, I am method.
E din House Astor.
Astor.
House
Oh, ok.
Astor. Pe urmă e numărul 6. She is... În momentul ăsta intervine Luca.
Te-ai blocat, Mircea?
E blocat, nu mai zi nimic.
Pe înregistrare o să se audă.
Mai zi o dată.
Numărul 6 would be Sadu. The Mad Harvester.
Oh, ai zis Sadu la cineva?
Oh, what?
Sadu the Mad
Mad
Harvester.
No.
Luca o să se uite la
Matt ce?
The Mad
Mad
Harvester.
What? The Mad
This
Harvester.
actually reacts
Mă uit
that
la-
way. The
Da,
what?
și mă uit la Carabus. Friend? I mean,
No,
you know her?
Echo. You do not want a mad harvester as your friend.
No, I want to kill her, of course, but do you know her?
Who is a girl name?
Shut up! Luca, who is this?
I believe the leader of our order has something to say about this. Și se uită la prietenul lui.
The who?
I'm sorry I didn't introduce myself. I like to be a little bit dramatic sometimes. Și-și bea ceaiul. Se ridică și se prezintă și zice I am Adelar Ambrose. And I am one of the Epic Sevens and the leader of the Guillotine Order. And he takes a bow.
Ăsta cine e? Ăla care
What?
stă la poartă sau altcineva?
Da, asta e ăla.
Ăla care veni
Ah.
cu Luca. What?
Și îl cheamă
Mai zi
Abelar.
odată.
Adelal Ambrose, da.
Deci și una.
So you're a reaper then.
Are you Aiden's brother?
Se uită la tine. Yes, I would be his bigger brother.
Whose
Mă
brother?
uit la Carabus și zic, he's your boss?
Luca râde.
Yep. So it would seem.
Se uită la tine și zice, well, Ronan, it was part of my idea to keep his identity a secret. I just wanted to see the look on your face.
You. Then I answer to him, you fucker.
Haha. So funny, my darling Luca, you're so funny.
Adela zice, for a time, I was like Sylvain here, double agent. After the former leader of our order has been slayed by us and the other Epic Sevens of that time, I took the reins of the order. And after a while, I left my responsibilities as the head of House Ambrose on the shoulders of my half-brother, Aiden. And it seems that some of you know him. At this moment in time, he is one of the exarchs of the archbishops.
Is he loyal to the Archbishop or to your house?
What are you saying, Reno? He's Aiden.
Aiden.
Even maybe he doesn't know.
Let him finish.
Aiden is one of the most kind-hearted person I have ever come to know. But at the same time, he is very smart. I do not presume to know his true intentions. He is, of course, loyal to House Ambrose. He is the leader and takes his responsibilities. Nu vine. Și ia responsabilitățile foarte în serios. In all honesty, I do not know. Canis o să intervină. I can add to that. I do know that Aiden Ambrose, și stă un pic și se gândește in her mind palace și zice că to our current knowledge, Aiden Ambrose was a seeker. He was known as the Wolf. He was a runner for our order, and after a while he returned to his home. For many years he has kept in touch with our order until a few years back. Then he completely shut himself off from the order, at least to my knowledge. This doesn't mean that he is our enemy. It can mean that he took it upon himself to act independently and without blowing his cover. Se uită la tine, că n-am înțeles ce ai zis.
But why would he exit the order? He could still be a head of the family and take his responsibility seriously and all that, and still.
I do not know to presume his reasonings, but some seekers do this and go into exile for many years. As your friend.
Do you know when
here
he
did.
became? Do you know when he became an exarch? When Alexander took him in?
A few years back. I do not know the exact date, but not
Was
long
it while
after
he
he
was building
became.
the Seekers?
Intervine Adelal și o să zică, not long after he became the leader of House Ambrose, and after I left him, he became one of the exarchs, chosen of the Archbishop Alexander.
So this is a position where you are invited, not a position.
Sylvain zice, yes, to my knowledge there are only 4 exarchs at a given time, and they are the most bright and knowledgeable and powerful individuals and the most loyal to the Archbishop himself. So I do not know if this Aiden is ally or foe, but you should be prepared for both. Jossie.
I'm sure he will be a most valuable ally. Is Aiden?
Right.
After all.
I don't know, Echo. After
We shall
all,
see.
we did meet more exarchs.
Yes, and that loyal to Alexander part seems a bit has a lot of leeway. But until all that, before I kick your ass and your ass, arăt spre Luca și spre Adelal, let us get back to this Tadu, Mad Harvester. You were saying,
Canis o să intervină.
what's her deal?
We do not have
Adel,
we do not have much information about her. What we do know is that she is a mad harvester. The two of the guillotine order, Luca și Adelar, they do approve.
what does that mean?
I'll explain.
Isn't it,
Then go on.
isn't it,
Adelar face semn, if you would. Explain what a mad harvester is.
A A mad harvester is a reaper that turns against its own kind. Consumed by the need and the hunger for power, they slay other members of the guillotine, consume the energies of their demons, and are themselves in turn consumed by a frenzy. That is a mad harvester.
Adelal o să intervină și o să zică
I see.
we did had some dealings with her in the past. She killed many of our brothers and sisters in the order. And her demon, we call it the Chronicle, is very powerful. One of the most powerful demons I have come to witness. She also has these green flames that she can summon and control, that is said to burn everything, even magic. And that is true. So, if she is one of the number knights, then she is one of the most dangerous mad harvesters there is. She's one who has maintained a certain degree of control.
So you would lose when you said, mă uit la Kerbos, when you said consumed by the frenzy and mad as an actual madness. All right. Number 5.
Well, of course, my little brother, Omnielizo, is number 5, known as the Shield of God. For those who do not know my little brother, he's a great military leader, a tactician, and he has never lost a battle in his entire life. He has
He must be so
never,
proud.
he was never wounded in his entire life. He's the most beautiful and radiant of all citizens of the fucking empire. I can continue this all day and night, but he is dangerous. And at the end of the day, we need to deal with him as well. Now for the number 4, 3, 2, and 1, they are known as the Cardinal Knights. Usually, they are sent in different cardinal points at the borders of the Ganabalta Empire to protect it. Number 4, I do not know anything about them. I do not know what power they have, what they are. Kani zice, number 4 is a mystery indeed. He is known as the Apostle of God, and he resides in the Icehold. And he's the leader there and the protector of the border with the Seirai lands. Momentul ăla intervine.
Where? Unde ai zis? In the Icehold?
In the Icehold, da. Unde se duce Vice.
La zid.
Da,
Nu aici.
da, the Icehold.
Ok.
No, the Apostle, one of the Cardinal Knights of the Holy See, is stationed there. O să intervină
Alright.
the Tabaxi chick. O să zic că se prezintă și ea, numele este Senri. Zice că I am a diplomat, I am a neko yokai, for those who do not know. Eu îi zic Tabaxi, pentru ca să știți, dar she's a neko yokai. Zice, we do have some...
Niciodată numele.
Senri. S-E-N-R-I.
Henry. Ok.
Senri no. N-O. Tipa zice că well, we also do not have much information about the apostle, but we do know that he uses ice abilities. He can change the weather, he can conjure up mist, and he killed many of our Seirai no Yaiba. He's a powerful individual for sure. and he never reveals his weapons, he never reveals his hands when he fights. We presume he is a he, but we do not know what they really are. They might be a demon in disguise, working with the Ganabalt Empire.
Wouldn't that be something? Yeah.
Așa,
And the last three?
Așa, numărul 3 would be the White Knight. Canis zice, the only thing that we have knowledge about this White Knight is that he has some sort of ability where, cum să zic, cu mucegai.
Rot.
Mold.
He rots things away. He conjures up mold that this endless these landscapes full of, cum să zic, știți păianjenul ăla care își construiește ca un fel de pâlnie din pânză de păianjen și se bagă la fund acolo?
Da,
Ceva de genul ăsta, dar din mucegai.
Okay.
He is very powerful, of course. He is the number 3. Și The White Knight, dacă nu mă înșel, ca să nu vă zic prostii...
Ce punct cardinal?
Cred că în Riverford e el. Da. În Riverford.
So south is
Acolo.
Southwest. Somehow.
Riverford in the Riverlands. Remria o să intervină și o să zică: We do have some information about this individual. He is an elven murderer and a hunter of beastfolk. He is the lord, the knight who protects the Riverlands, and the one who oversees the tributes that come from the Crusadia. He will need to be dealt with. That is for certain. Numărul 2 would be the Black Knight. Some of you know the Black Knight. O să zic că ei nu prea știu mare lucru despre the Black Knight. Mai nimic.
O să te tac din gură așteptând să vedem ce zic ei, cel puțin, în timp. Aș vrea să
Nu
văd.
știu mai nimic. Singura chestie ce știu despre el e că he resides in the Everhold, aici. În fortăreața in the Highlands.
Then I will nudge Noel forward and tell her, "Go on, girl. Tell them what you know."
You tell him, you tell them. You tell them. I don't want to speak.
You're a scholar.
Yes, I'm a scholar.
Act-
I read.
So we are free to tell. Mă uit așa cum la voi. So, we are going to tell this. We know that the Black Knight. It happened a long time ago. Seems like years have passed, but it has only been weeks. The Black Knight. I know him personally as the one who thoroughly destroyed my circus. The one who put me on this path, on this road of adventure and revenge. He is also Pelennor Edelgard, or his body at least.
O să-l vezi pe
Taken
Meteor
from his
că reacționează.
taken from his place of rest by who we presume to be Alexander, the one who is in charge of them, the one who created them, as well as the other oratory demons. As well as, you know, his hobbies with experiments and torturing children and all that. So, mă uit la Luca. We've found the tomb of the forgotten knight, put his spirit to rest. Unfortunately, his body was missing. So,
Believe it.
Black Knight is Pelennor Edelgard.
Everything she says is true.
Îl vedeți pe Luca că se uită with great intent la voi.
I will take my spell book. O să dau repede la pagina unde mi-am notat și am copiat și-o scris din carnetul lui Alexander. Și o să o țin așa cu paginile celelalte legate, o să o întorc înspre el și o să o pun așa în față să citească. Dar nu i-o dau, o țin eu numai să citească exact. This is what we found.
Ok,
Alea,
citești.
aia fix ultima aia entry din the journal, știi? Și unde s-a semnat A, toate alea. And like Carabas said, this is all true. Noel here will definitely tell you more later when you discuss.
Luca o să citească cu atenție. Toată lumea așteaptă să citească. Politicoș. Îți împinge înapoi carnetul și zice Luca. Well, if that's true, and I don't have any reasons to doubt you, then the Black Knight is my father.
So he's old.
At least his body.
At least his body.
And
Doar o mică corecție, Adri. You never put his soul to rest.
No?
You never did that.
nu, pe dar ne-a zis Isolde că și el a venit și ne-a zis thank you for
Nu,
reuniting me with my love.
nu. Ăla a fost o diferență. That was the spirit, the memory inside the soul crystal of Abbott.
And it's not the same thing.
Oh.
It's not the same thing.
Hmm.
E ca și Lubeo și Eobul.
Am înțeles.
Ai un
ok.
fel de imagine din trecut.
Exact.
Doar o esență de-a lui. Ok, am
Da,
înțeles.
e
Ok,
spiritul
atunci...
cum ar-
Nu cred că mai e legată de el. Cred că
Nu.
e așa doar ca un fel de...
Nu.
Un film.
Da.
Știi?
Exact.
Conștient.
Exact. Exact.
Da. Nu, m-am încurcat, cum mi-a zis Pitea, am crezut că numai...
Doar
ok,
ca
ok,
să,
am
ca să
înțeles.
fie
Atunci,
și pe
o să-
registrare
o
și să
să-
fie clară chestia asta.
Eco știe mai bine ca mine, eu o să adapteze exact
Ok.
asta o să explice.
So, Luca
Eco
o să
știe mai
zică,
bine.
if that is true, then I have a personal reason to make sure that his remains are put to rest. Se uite la Adelar și Adelar, he nods, cumva, că you have my support, ceva de genul ăsta. And the last one would be the number one and the strongest of the Zodiac Knights, known as the Red Knight. Sylvain zice, well, what I can tell you about this fucker is that he's the strongest, he's the number one, of course, and he is the personal bodyguard of Archbishop Alexander. So, that would be it. Canis, în momentul ăsta, intervine. You did mention something interesting. Something about oratory demons. Se uită către tine, către voi.
Just assume that we are all here are on the same page as to what has been really going on.
Le spui un pic despre oratorii class demons mai mult.
Fabulous Empire. Pe aștept să văd, chiar știe cineva ceva sau nu?
Nu foarte multe.
Nu?
Nu foarte multe, nu.
O să zic atunci, mai pe scurt un pic, decât aș fi vrut, pentru că deja îmi cam pierde cu răbdarea.
Ok.
O să ating punctele astea, că artificially made demons created with help of experiments that were started by Alexander, experiments which include children, especially children, and
The unborn.
yes, and in experiments in which they torture but also infuse fell magic as well as divine magic. These oratory demons, you can consider them fake, artificial, soulless. They are not pretty, but they are really strong.
Au contraire, The Empire has quite the humor of turning its creations into what they call angels, when we all know they are in fact fabricated demons.
Yes, well, seeing as we know how they are fabricated, they could be wearing the most expensive silks. They would still be filthy. But yes, oratory class demon. Very powerful. Do not.
Meteor o să intervină. So we have our targets, or at least a part of them. We have these 12 number knights that we need to deal with one way or another. Some we might be able to turn to our cause. Some will need to be dealt with.
As well as the exarchs.
Then we also
Two of
have
them.
the 4 exarchs. We know of one of them. It might be best to
And the
find
other.
more information about the others.
You know nothing of the other four.
The other three.
Other three, sorry.
We also know about Ib, who is, o să intervină Canis, zice. Ib is also one of the exarchs of the Archbishop. She is
Am vrut să întreb.
a very powerful white mage. But the truth is, we do not know who the other two are. They were never revealed to the public.
Is
Yes,
Ib to be trusted?
Yes, what you know of this Ib?
Canis zice, I do not know what you mean, but we know that Ib is one of the 4 exarchs. So she is loyal to the Archbishop. At least,
All right.
that is what we know.
Interesting.
We will try to
Fair
find
enough.
more information about them. Și Meteor
Do
zice...
so.
Se uită Canis așa la tine. Like, ce vrei, bă? Meteor zice... So we have the number knights, we have the 4 exarchs, and we have the heads of the founding families. If you would please indulge me, I would like to present them also. And
Are they here?
se uită către Lord Izo, către Sylvain și zice către Meteor că dacă ai nevoie de ajutor o să intervin și o să-ți spun ultimele știri Ghost
The
Ready.
updates.
Updates, da. So you all know House Izo, of course. Zice Meteor, the current head of the house is Omniel Izo, who took after his grandfather died a few years ago. He is the 5th number knight, as we all know it, so dealing with him will also automatically deal with one of the noble houses. If Sylvain here
3 in 1.
if Sylvain here is truthful, and we all believe he is, right? Sylvain, I hate the house. He could become the next leader, and we would have one of our own put in a place of power. După aia zice, the next one would be Benoit. For those who do not know, Vincent Benoit, one of the former heads of the house, was a Dark Knight and trusted friend to our order, who died a few years ago. The current head of the house is Beatrice Benoit. Se uită către tine, Albert, your sister.
Nu mai zice Albert.
Ba da,
El da, dar tu nu.
eu
Tu
nu,
ești așa.
eu nu, dar Meteor
Da.
să zice.
Da, mă gândesc că se uită către tine. Reno.
Okay.
Când zice asta, o să mă uit scurt înspre Clovis. El acum cum reacționează după ce a aflat că Renoi e la House Benoit și tot?
Nu zice încă nimic, așteaptă să vină rândul, toți așteaptă să le vină rândul cumva.
Da, corect, am înțeles, ok.
După aia zice House Grey, hai să trecem un pic mai repede. House Grey nu mai există, basically, it's headless, nu are niciun lider momentan. Și the
Headless.
current, cum să zic, the owners of cumva toate avuțiile, the manpower, the soldiers, tot ce, their domains, their aveau toate 3 druturile pe pământ și pe apă erau cumva controlate, de fapt pe apă mai mult, era controlat de House Grey. Și acum The Noirs sunt cei care controlează. S-au împărțit cumva între Noirs, The Archbishop and the Throne, dar The Noirs, clar, au control asupra tot ce a însemnat House Grey înainte.
Deci liderul îl cheamă Headless Grey.
Nu. The former head would be...
Liderul îl cheamă Westward, fra.
The former head is known as Gildet Grey. Meteor o să adauge că he was an honorable warrior and a very good friend of Vincent Benoit as well. Together they tried to change the Ganabalt Empire from inside. Then there are the Noirs. Și Canis o să intervină în momentul ăsta. There are many things I want to discuss when it comes to the Noir house, but there is time. First and foremost, something that I wish to reveal about the Noirs, because I had some dealings with them in the past. Și vedeți cumva, she holds a grudge when it comes to the Noirs. They are summoners. They have the ability to use what is known as Mihai, ajută-mă.
Pe ce vrei să zici? Ce
Tipul de magie a lor, în fine.
Ability to use
Me? Fey magic?
Nu.
items.
Geometria pe care o folosesc ei, the arcane geometry that they use, în fine, to create power, to summon creatures that aid them in the fight. And this is a lost magic that belonged to the Arcadia kingdom that was lost and fell over 800 years ago, that existed on the continent of Arum. These summoners are dangerous, very dangerous individuals. And the leader of their house, o să zic acum imediat, the lords and ladies of the minions, bla bla bla, unde ești?
I met him, right? Okay.
Nu.
Nu?
Zahir?
Nu.
Nu.
Da.
Mai,
Stai să văd.
nu știu că eu i-am pe ăia de când eram eu copil, poate ori pe murit din ei.
Pe și eu, că l-am întâlnit pe unul, ăla care a venit în Arun, nu, era noir, dar nu mai
Kahir
știu ce.
Silvertongue. Nu e Kahir Silvertongue.
Lord
House of
Sahir,
Noir.
ba da, Lord Sahir. Lord Sahir is the leader of House Noir.
Tahir sau Kahir?
Sahir.
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 Bebe.
Ok.
Nu, scuză-mă, am greșit. Kahir the Silver Tongue. He is the Lord of Dominion in Grandport.
Ok.
Da, Lord Kahir. Da, și zic că
Să scris ce am aflat noi data trecută.
he is the leader of the Noirs. There are many brothers and sisters who all work tirelessly towards making House Noir the greatest house in the Empire. They are also somewhat related to the Emperor. Așa.
Alright. Next.
House Astor. House Astor, fostul lider al casei, was the former archbishop.
Leu.
The former head of the family was Archbishop Leomund. The current head is Lady Bach Do. Bach, efectiv o cheamă Bach. Bach Do. And o să intervină ăsta Canis și o să zică, to our knowledge, she is in leagues with the Archbishop, and she is also involved with the Vault.
With the void.
The Vault. The Vault. Those who do not know what the Vault is, it's an order like the Doves who is loyal to the Holy Church. It's made out of zealots, fanatics, inquisitors, madmen who would do anything for the church.
Nu știu, House asta e...
Da. Pe urmă, House Bouchard, the current head of the family, a Lord Exos Ganabalt, and the uncle of Eisen, via his father side.
His name is Ganabalt.
Da, Lord Exos Ganabalt. Da. Așa și-a dat el titlul.
Așa e parte...
Da. El e the younger brother of the former emperor Wolfram și vă explică dacă Izo și Benoit would control almost half the military might of the empire, the other half is controlled by the Bouchard family, who is loyal to the emperor.
A, și ceilalți doar bogați sau magicieni sau spioni? Sau...
Sunt soldați.
Nu zic celelalte caste.
Da, fiecare cumva a fost la un dat specializat pe ceva, da.
Da.
Și mai există două case, Casa Levet, House Levet. The current head of House Levet is Lady Mir, who is the concubine, the mistress, de fapt the concubine of the emperor.
Lady cum?
Lady Mir, M-Y-R, Mir. She is known as a very powerful sorceress. O să intervină Adela. Lady Mir, I do have some information about her. We believe we know her to be a reaper in secret, but she is loyal to the emperor. She is not loyal to the guillotine or to our cause. She, to my knowledge, is the only reaper who ever made a pact with an ambassador class demon.
A what?
And because of this, we believe that she's much, much older than she is presumed to be. We do not have many information about her, but the Guillotine Order is trying to find out more.
Cool.
So, yeah. And the last one would be House Ambrose. The current head of House Ambrose is Lord Aiden Ambrosius. The second son, bastard son, of the former head of the family, Adelal's father, born from a slave girl. Adelar o să adauge că, being a bastard son, he was given to the empire to further their ambitions. After my father died, și vedeți fața aia, like, pentru prima oară când îi se oprește zâmbetul, I made sure to bring my brothers and sisters back home and to remake House Ambrose what it is today. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
So, intervine Meteo. Until now, this is what has been proposed. Create some sort of a way to make, basically, transport între Seirei și Stregana as easy as possible. Via land, water sau chiar printr-un teleportation circle. Vi s-a prezentat The Zodiac Knights, The Four Exarchs, doi dintre ei știți, ceilalți doi se pare că nu i-a prezentat The Archbishop, and you now know the heads of the founding families. Sub o formă sau alta, if the resistance is to succeed, you would need to deal with them.
Yes.
Meteor, iarăși o să intervine și o să zică, as I also told some of you, you all know the Trailblazers. I told you about them. They have different abilities. Some of them are Seekers, some are from the Guillotine, one is from the Dark Knight Order. I believe that we need, call it what you will, a strike force, a team, a group of individuals that come from all of the different ramifications of the resistance. I believe that they should have our support and have some sort of an independent, cum să explic, a freedom.
Autonomy?
Da, autonomie, mulțumesc. Aia e cuvântul care îl căutam, thank you. Autonomie. Basically, voi chiar sunteți aproape reprezentanți și de la Imperiu, și de la The Seirei, și de la The Dark Knights, The Reapers, The Seekers, tot.
Și țărani, și nobi.
Tot ce vrei. Intenția lui Meteor e ei să se ocupe cât de cât de partea administrativă, pe cât pot, și voi să fiți the strike team of the resistance.
Now let's be honest. What chance do we have against any of these? Names on our list, and I look at Ancient, and it's a pretty long fucking list at that. Strike force or not, I ain't joining a losing battle.
Besides, we have our own purposes, a common purpose for our merry little group, as well as, of course, we want to put this empire to rest and have our revenge and all of that, yes, but we will need, besides the freedom, love that word, we will need some extra help, some accessories here and there. Information as well as resources. But mă uit la chiar băci pe aia, but also we were brutally honest just a while ago, but we do have our own secret friend. I'm assuming we are to keep those for ourselves, yes?
Probably for the best. Like,
Meteor o să intervină, să uite la Canis cumva. I believe that every one of us has friends and connections and their secrets. We do not need to reveal everything except what is necessary for the resistance to work and to accomplish its goals.
Of course.
Remria o să intervină de data asta.
Mă uit la ea.
I've waited for every one of you to finish. Wanted to hear your thoughts on this matter. I represent the hunters of the woodland. It is a pity that my brothers and sisters from the Crusadia didn't come. But you have our abilities and our allegiance. For those who do not know, we are an order that resides in the woodlands, specifically in Elandi. That is where our headquarters is, at least from the Ganabalt standpoint of view. But the woods and the ruins of the Sun Kingdom are our true home. Over 100 years ago, many of us were white-skinned. After our queen was killed, many turned ashen grey and became dark elves, dark Elysian. We are the keepers of the ruins of that kingdom. You have our loyalties, and we have many beasts, druids, hunters, shamans that are willing to aid this cause. There are those who would bring this to an extreme. There is a renegade group of dark elves but I believe that we could turn them to our cause as well. But they will need to be reasoned with, some sort, in some form or another. For many years we have protected the woodlands, but it has become harder and harder to protect our homes. The Ganabalt Empire needs woods, are nevoie de lemn to build their war machines, to build their villages and cities, and to fuel their military might. Many come and kill beasts for their organs and poisons and claws, and do it without thinking of the future. So as long as we protect the sacred and mystical forest of the woodlands, as long as you respect what we represent, we are your friends. And we will consider all of you friends as well. We can provide information. We can provide old knowledge about magic, arcane, creatures, many things that might come handy in the future of this resistance.
Cool.
Clovis o să intervină și el. I am Clovis Redhawk. I represent the Gunbreakers and the Demon Hunters of Marsalim. I am the only one who came. I do not speak for my order, but I speak for myself. I'm a tinkerer. I am an inventor. I can create things that might come handy. I have knowledge about powerful demons, and I wish to remain here in Stegana and to help rebuild it and to fight against the Empire. They are the ones who killed my family, who killed my friends. Because of them and the demons with whom they made pacts. I am loyal to the Dark Knight Order, and I am loyal to myself and to what I believe in. I don't want to be a hero. I do not want to be a beacon of shiny hope for others. I just want to do my part, and that's it. If you accept my gunblade, it is yours. Se pune jos.
Very nice.
Noel zice, I'm Noel Edelgard. Se uită la Luca și își ține cărțile, ceva de genul ăsta. I'm a scholar. I like to read books and I am great at studying and I have healing magic that might come handy. I also have her, și arată pe Eos, o sumunează. And she knows things. She speaks through me. The Seirei, în momentul ăla, vedeți cumva că reacționează într-un anumit fel.
You're a damn well good adventurer, Noel.
I'm also a trailblazer, so I might also join them on their missions, but I'm not a fighter. Though I throw a mean rock sometimes. But I am willing to aid to the best of my abilities. Right, se pune jos. Kane, dragul Kane, în momentul ăsta, The Dark Knight, ăla blond, cu the eye patch. O să-și tintească picioarele pe masă. Și o să zică: Well, this is fucking beautiful. I understand that we are not sleeper agents. I do have only one problem with this. What if one of us decides to betray the resistance? Not being sleeper agent. Maybe they want coin. Maybe they want status. Maybe they get tired of this war and fighting and rebellions and everything. Who will deal with them? Who watches over us? You? Trailblazers? The Seekers? Because it is your fault, as I understand it, that we got fucked. Bad. The Guillotine? You make pacts with fucking demons. And you want to be my friend. No, thank you. Meteor în momentul ăla dă cu Kane-ul și zice: Kane, please. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be rude or anything. I'm loyal to my order, and that is it. I will do my part. As always, I will fight. But I am not your friend. And I will never be. Și se uită la tine, Kerebas. Se uită la Adelan, se uită la Luca. Și în special la Albert. He hates Albert with a passion.
La Albert?
Da.
Ah.
I also want to tell you that
He took his sword, man.
even us Dark Knights
I know.
can fuck up. We are not above. Even one of our own betrayed us. And we believe that he is in leagues with the Empire. Was he a sleeper agent? How the fuck should I know? He's not here. So,
Yes, it doesn't matter if he was or not a sleeper agent. He's a traitor now.
So, intervine Meteor, îmi iau Kane înapoi. Anyone else who can aid this resistance in any ways? Și o să intervină un prieten de-al lui Orion.
Bă,
Stai să... Așa.
E blocat, cred. Ah, nu.
M-am blocat, dar verificam să fie tot în regulă. Zice: I can aid you a bit. My name is Graham Bell. Graham, G-R-M, Bell. I am also known as Raccoon inside of the Seeker Order. My father was a merchant. A traveling merchant at first, then he opened up shop and he became quite rich. We do like to tell others that we have some noble blood in us. Might be true, I don't know. But I have what you all need. Magic items. I have shops all across the Empire. And I can procure stuff you might need for the Trailblazers, our striking group. For the rebellion as well, potions. What do we need? I can bring some coin, if needs be. I am willing to almost give my entire wealth to this rebellion. Not all, just to be clear. But yes, you might want to go and buy stuff from them. Or I can procure something.
Vreau să mă apropii așa ușor de la Orion și zic: Oh, no, darling, you have the most amazing friends. Nobles, rich people.
I always appreciated his bluntness and his charisma, I suppose.
So, yeah. I believe that I can aid you with that. I'm a finder, by the way, inside of the Seeker Order. And it is because of Orion here that I became a Seeker in the end. we'll talk.
I'm glad you are not caught and that you're still alive.
We'll talk about that later.
I suppose we will.
So, Ryan, ca să-ți amintesc un pic, că așa. Când ai ajuns în Herminia? Nu Herminia? What's it called? Ba da, Herminia.
Where the academy was
Da.
for.
Prieten cu Alice, era Graham ăsta, care l-ai cunoscut la cafenea, el ți-a făcut cinste, în fine, el nu era un seeker. Dar se pare că după tot ce s-a întâmplat, toată nebunia, el a devenit un seeker, el nu făcea parte din The Midnight Class și toate alea. Just wanted to...
Ok. Că știu că mi-ai zis să introduc câțiva în Order.
Da.
Pe vremea aia, dar el n-a fost printre ei,
Nu, el se pare că a devenit ulterior.
Îmi place cuvântul ăsta, I have what you need. Money.
Money and magic item.
Yeah.
Păi și Sylvain a zis că are coin să dea, dar nu... Coin, not what we need.
Zice Meteor. What I can provide you is my knowledge, a home for this resistance. Regarding this home, this was once a beautiful fortress full of life. It even had the ability to float, levitate.
Curious.
But
Yeah, right.
that magic is lost now. We do not know exactly how to do it. But there are many tomes, many scrolls and writings of old in the libraries and the Star Tower. Noel intervine imediat.
Noel?
I can't,
Da.
pot să le categorizez, le pun pe categorii, le citesc, aia e viața ei.
Sounds like a most noble and personal quest for you.
Correct. Some of these buildings have memories and magic. If we repair them, if we imbue them and make them how they were, they can grant those who reside here, those who train here, eat here, different abilities.
Basically, ce ne-ai spus tu atunci,
Da.
nu?
So,
Alright.
Sayri friends, tell us. What is your position? Do you prepare for war or not? O să intervină de Yuki Onna, Enya, și zice: It is not the wish of my king to go to war. Not yet, at least. There are other kamis who wish to go to war, and as I said before, many who are constantly training and preparing the resources, the weapons, and everything that we need to accomplish our goals. I believe that the Sayri can grant this resistance, can give many things, not only knowledge, but soldiers, money, adică gold, items. We do wish to create an allegiance and a friendship with Stregana and this resistance. For the time being, some of us will remain here. I will need to return and to talk with my king and my leaders and the heads of the mountains and the yokais. If the Sayri,
Who is the king of Sayri?
Trishula.
Trishula, weren't you listening?
I thought he was like the god coming.
He is.
It's the same thing?
He's both.
Alright.
if the wall falls, If the ice
Entonces,
barrier
algo.
fails to protect our land, then war will begin. If that comes to pass, then our contribution to the resistance will not be that great. But for the moment, we are in a good position. We will begin on working together with Momoka here on creating this teleportation circle, and at the same time, for convenience sake, we will try to make a land and water route that can be secretly and covertly used, with the help of the Seekers, of course, to bring supplies here in Strigana. But it takes a lot of time. That is the problem. Basically, ce vă spun e că atât timp cât există the ice barrier, ei nu poate să o ia pe pământ. Și nici prin aia, the ice barrier e o chestie magică care protejează tot, inclusiv the air. Singura lor șansă e să meargă prin apă, pe apă, adică. Și asta presupune un drum destul de periculos pe care ei l-au luat, care a mers prin the Flatlands și e destul de periculos. Asta vreau să zic, că pe acolo ar putea fi făcut. Momentan singura rută e prin Grandport. Nu există altă.
Grandport era nu ars,
Da. So,
which is risky.
e foarte risky, exact.
Yeah.
Deci, no, the shores are protected, well protected, but there are many smugglers there.
So you say, your ladyship, you say, entrance could be assured through the flatlands. Or there could be something done through the flatlands.
We believe that that's the most efficient way to do it.
Agreed.
To find a more efficient way of doing it. Of course, if the circle of teleportation is complete, we might abandon such a road, but o să intervină Momoka și zice, I do believe there is meaning in having both. Circle of teleportation could get a strike team, și arată către voi, inside of the Seri lands, or other allies who are in need of escaping sau vor să ajungă în Strigana, supplies, something that you need to do fast. But if you want to bring more and laborers și supplies și așa mai departe, it would be good to have a road.
A fleet.
Yes.
A smuggler.
Yes.
Yes. So basically the Seirei o să se ocupe de asta. Să facă pe partea lor
Yes.
un circle of teleportation și să creeze cumva o rută din asta care ar ajuta să vă ducă sau să aducă din The Seirei cât mai eficient persoane și supplies.
If there's anything we can take from the disaster that was the birth of Elaine, is to not have all our eggs in the same basket every time. There should always be a plan B and a plan C and a plan D.
Agreed. What if the Empire strikes Strigana? As hidden as it is, it's not impenetrable.
We should always have a way to escape someone. I mean, we are not all going to stay here, of course, but maybe a backup.
And I was wondering why you even mentioned friendship, Meteor, and I look at Kane. As long as there's secrecy, there can be no friendship.
Well,
That hit home, huh?
Alliance and partnership, that I can believe. Also Dark Knight, and I look at Kane. Funny you should judge us.
Pune picioarele pe masă.
You think yourself so pious, do you? Orsterans are evil, my friend. Every one of us is evil. We can do good. But know for a fact that you're just as much evil as you are good. And what the Empire right now is doing is fueling that evil. Giving every single citizen a why, a reason why you should be the way you are, why you should be evil. They actually think they're doing good. They actually think they're doing God's work. I'm Kerbis. I speak for the common people, those who have not yet chosen. And I'm here to give them a voice.
You are here to give them a voice. You say Reaper.
Yeah?
How?
What of it?
How are you going to accomplish such a great and meaningful deed? How?
Well, friend, one step
I am not
at
your
a
friend.
time. All right? Fair enough. Doesn't change the fact, one step at a time. Same as all of us.
Exactly.
Nu zice nimic. Stă în continuare cu picioarele pe masă.
And also, asshole, our darling matters here, Strike Force, Strike Team, Dream Team, if you will. Please keep your nasty comments to yourself. Also, we know how your fancy little crystal works, so don't try to be all high and mighty and talk down on us because we have demon lovers, all right? You also have demon essence and soul. We do not judge us. You also use demons.
Meteor îți face
powers.
semn să taci.
God's echo.
Well, if this is your strike force, my lord Meteor, I wish you the best of luck.
Did they just fireball his ass? Too many people?
Vreau să-mi ridic mâna.
Ok?
Save us, Orion. Save us.
Ce zici, Orion?
Excuse me, I would like to speak up now that I no longer feel like I could throw up at any moment and that I had time to absorb all the knowledge here. Bringing down the Empire, I am stating the obvious, but it will be a long and messy business. It will be bloody. War is inevitable. One way or another, it will happen. It will be even necessary. But what I know for sure is that we need each other. We need to weaken the Empire from within, just as the forces from outside assaulted from our allies assaulted from outside. We may have our own goals, we may have our own allegiances, even secrets maybe. We may not necessarily be friends or trusted companions, all of us, but we need to work together. And I actually have a suggestion in this that I wish to bring forward now that I had time to think about it. You said, Lord Meteor, that this time will be different, that this time we won't be taken down from the inside. As much as I would love to believe that, it happened before and it can always happen again. And your method seems very very strong and reliable, but it cannot simply be applied once when people join. We need to do this periodically because, sure, right now none of us is a sleeper agent, none of us is a traitor or a traitor in their own right, but what if they become in the future? We need to be tested, every one of us, every now and then. Și mă uit la Echo, I know how that sounds, but it is an ugly thing that is necessary. Just like the suffering of in life. I'm not saying we should do this every day, but every time there is a meeting, every time there is a gathering of more than 2 people, we need to have ways of ensuring that we still are who we claim we are.
Canis o să intervină și o să zică: We are currently working on a more efficient way of determining who is a sleeper agent and who's not.
And while you're at it, mind determining how one becomes a sleeper agent.
Well, to our knowledge, you are loyal to their order. You are a dove. You are loyal to the Empire. They just use different methods to alter your perception, your memories, and make you believe you are someone else.
I have a question. Since you are using these methods to practically make them speak the truth, could it also be used to reveal traitors who simply betray the resistance and are loyal to the Empire just because of their own
Yes.
conviction,
Yes.
beliefs?
Just forcing someone to say the truth.
That
Be
is
truthful.
why we use those questions. Where your loyalties are, who do you hate, who do you love, what is your true name? It is to create powerful emotions, positive, negative, inside of you. And while under those spells, concoction, and hypnosis, you will reveal your true and honest self. So it can be used to determine, indeed, where your loyalties are, even if you are not a sleeper agent.
If the
Alright.
doves are such a threat, should we not may perhaps deal with them at first?
Meteor zice, that is a good proposition. Și Canis o să zică: The doves have been the greatest threat to the Seeker Order for years. For almost as long as the Order existed. It is true that we are in dire need of more members, capable members. I will recruit more from the Seeker Order. The current head of the Doves is Galatea del Real. Și instant îi vedeți că îi pică fața lui Sylvain. Also one you should be terrified of. Just saying.
O ce?
Also another one who you should be terrified of.
Eu am zis, eu i-am zis numele ei și în lista mea.
Canis zice: Galatea del Real
We know.
is dangerous. She's in leagues with the Noirs. And she is the current leader of the Doves. She's also the lady of the Minion in Atlasdam. And also the current head of the Magical Academy. Still.
She's done very well.
So quite a public figure.
Yes.
Ah, de-aia știu de mine, că eu practic am mers la școala ei și...
Tu
n-ai fost...
în
tu ai fost în
Herminia.
Atlanta?
It was in Herminia.
Herminia, cream că...
Asta a fost, cu tine au fost, timeline-urile sunt un pic diferite. La tine s-a întâmplat înainte, când era ea mai tânără. După ce s-a întâmplat toată chestia, ea au devenit the head of the ăsta, știi?
Eu am prins-o că eu am fost în Atlasdam cu Beatrice, eu am fost acolo. Eu am prins-o. Bă, Beatrice, bă.
But she's not. So she's not of one of the founding families.
Galatea de Riel is not noble born,
Noble.
but she is efficient and has done very good for herself. Speaking of ladies and lords of dominions, of course, every dominion of the eighth has a lady and a lord. There is one who might be subject to changing her allegiance. Her name, vă zic imediat.
O întrebare așa către voi restul. Noi știam că Lady Ib e exarc de la?
Da.
Da, știam.
A,
Dar
știam.
înainte de vedem
Da,
restul
mi-a
nu
zis.
știu și apoi...
Ok,
Da, și le-am întrebat de restul 3, văd că ăștia nu știu.
Pe mine mă
Nu
îngrijorează
știu.
numele aici. Pe mine mă îngrijorează
Atenție,
numele.
Pe aia, că eu am vrut să-l întreb pe Mircea dacă nu o vedem, dar după aia am zis că poate
Pe cine?
ceva și...
Pe Ib nu.
Pe Lady Ib, da.
și Meteor știe tot planul
Da,
nostru.
doar știe.
Da, Meteor știe de ea.
Da, de-am întrebat la început, dar ce putem zice? Și au zis că ce-am vorbit noi să rămână așa,
Da,
și
da,
atunci
da,
n-am mai
da,
zis
da,
nici
da.
de legacy, nici de nimic.
Și eu era să zic eu de Legacy, dar mai bine că m-am obținut.
Canis continuă și zice: The lady of the Clifflands is known as Lady Sakara Lavor.
La vor.
No.
Lavor.
Sakara Lavor. She is, I believe, loyal to the people. And she has ties to House Ambrose, if I'm not mistaken. Și Adela zice: That is true. I believe that she can also change her ways. She might be an ally in the future. It depends.
What kind of ties to the family of Ambrose specifically? Exactly. Like, minute details. Și mă uit la Adela ăsta.
House Ambrose produced one of the greatest healers that the Empire has seen. Many of us who are from this bloodline are born with latent magical abilities. Some, it is said, can even bring the dead back to life. But that's only a rumor, of course.
Of course it is.
Meteor zice: So, do we have a plan? Or at least the start of a plan. It seems that we have many things to discuss. I believe that the road and the circle of teleportation is necessary. I also believe that we need the Trailblazers as our striking force to deal swiftly with different problems, and in the future we might create other striking cells as well. Striking forces.
Yes, please do.
Cum a fost în
Again.
SG-1, SG-2, știi, în Stargate, care a jucat Stargate, eu are SG-1, basically, și mai bine.
Straight for
Please do. Like I said, not all the eggs in one basket. Let us have a lot more basket.
Meteor zice: Also, as long as you can provide us with the means to further our goals, to rebuild, with manpower and so on and so forth, we would appreciate it. Se uită către The Seekers, către The Woodlands.
My Bernie. I
Remria.
once can come to you for financial support.
Da. Remria o să zică: For as long as this resistance exists, I will remain here in Stegana and do my part. Clovis, la fel. Noel, la fel. Și from the Seyray, de la fel, girl, o să rămân. Restul în timp o să plece și o să-și vadă de treaba lor și they will do their part. Dar momentan ăștia vor rămâne. Remria, Cucușușu,
Dark ăla, nu?
cum?
Remrei Dark.
Tipa Dark Elfă, care e de la The Woodland Hunters, o să rămână Clovis, Noel și
de la felul ăla.
Cucușușu, așa o cheamă.
Cucușușu. Ah, pe am văzut aici.
Cucușușu.
Parcă era, da, la guest player era.
Da,
Foarte
era.
fain.
Din păcate. Another failed attempt.
Cucușușu.
I believe that we have many things to discuss and the finer details will be discussed further in the days to come. For now, let us eat. Let us talk.
Let us feast.
Let us feast. Corect. Let us... Ce feast? Nu aveți mai nimic aici. Aveți acolo niște fructe, niște legume,
Yay,
niște ale,
food.
niște pâine și some old
At
cheese.
least the ale is good. No.
No. Sylvain zice.
Decent.
And I will let you rest because you all come from very far away. We have prepared some rooms for you, so feel free to use them as well. Feel free to use the guild hall, but remain in this area for now that is, let's say, alive. Do not wander off, except if you are a Dark Knight.
If you are a Dark Knight, da?
If se uite către voi, when you feel you are ready, se uite către Renoș, către voi, I wish to talk to you further. Și Metro
Yes, Daddy.
se ridică, please don't call me. Și se retrage.
Aș vrea să mă adresez către Lady Momoka. I don't know if she's actually a lady, but I call her lady.
Okay.
Excuse me, my Lady Momoka, if you don't mind.
Yes, Orion.
Uh,
Tell me.
I know we probably have much to discuss, and there are lessons that you probably need to teach me further. But if it is not too much of a bother, I would like to let's just say schedule a lesson with you, and but not just for me, for all my friends here. I think if we are to succeed in our quest, we need to gather as much knowledge as possible, and I'd like you to teach them about a little bit about astrology, the different signs, and there is much that they do not understand, and a lot of knowledge that is being kept secret from the public, and I think they all deserve to know.
Very well. So you wish to invite them to the tower?
Yes, with your permission, of course.
Very well. You can invite your friends. I also wanted to talk to you and your friends about some things, and I have something for you that I believe will aid you greatly in your purpose and your quest. But
Excellent.
there are things that need to be done in order for you to be able to use it before. But we will talk about that later. Whenever you are ready, you can invite them to the tower, and we will talk about the signs and everything you want. About everything you want.
Excellent. I greatly appreciate it.
Ok.
Well,
So, până voi apucați să vă ridicați și să vorbiți,
dar nu ridicăm. Da.
Sylvain, Luca, Arda, Clovis și Adelar toți se pun lângă voi.
Bă,
Că toți vor să vorbească. Arda o să sară pe Kerabus, bineînțeles.
Ok, on that note, Kerabus să scoată un
Cuțit.
măgar,
Ce?
un
Un
peso,
vulcan?
să iau toate goodberry-urile. Când face asta, în momentul în care face asta,
Să-mi iau toate goodberry-urile pe care am reușit să le adun oricât de puțin or fi, și să încep să le fac gem.
Ok.
Și zic, wait until it's done.
I will not wait. Și o să vină și o să te ia și o să te ridice în sus, că e super puternică. Și e înaltă, că și Viera. Half Viera, da.
Yeah. Hang on, you're gonna spill it. These are rare. I'm trying to make jam for you, you silly girl.
Te ia, te ciufulește-te ăsta și îți șoptește la ureche și... I'm glad you are still alive. You're so old. Cum ești? Se pune lângă voi și... Tell me all about your adventures. How was the tomb? What happened with Lord Pelennor? Tell me everything. Și Sylvain, like, vine și se uită așa un pic la Orion, se uită la Echo. Sunt toți acolo, așa
Face cu ochiul Agin.
Da, face cu ochiul lui Agent, corect. Și sunt toți
No,
acolo.
dacă I danced for him.
Da, îți face cu ochiul.
Și cine ești că a mai venit?
Deci
Deci-
Luca
Luca
cu
și Adela.
Adelal,
Da,
Clovis,
Adelal, da.
Noel, Ardashar și Sylvain.
Da.
We know, call me crazy.
Crazy, zice Arda.
Oh, I forgot how fun you are, my darling.
Past is in the past, da, but so we have a plan for us. But
Do we?
What plan?
Okay.
I have like 20 plans right now. 20
Well,
possible
one-
plans.
I've gathered that our plan is, as it always has been, our own plan. We do what the fuck we want and what we need to do, what needs to be done.
what I was getting
Right.
at is, my lords and ladies, what will you do?
Sylvain zice, well, first thing off, I want to get wasted. And I have many things to talk with this fucker here. Do you know?
Who fucker?
Arată către Orion.
Orion.
I am the one who taught him how to paint.
That is true.
Orion, I want to talk to you, but in private first. Is that alright? Just the two of us, like old times.
Of course, I think we have a lot to discuss.
Ok. Te invită, vrea
Catch
să te
up on.
Da, vrea să te invite să vorbiți.
Oh, right now.
Yes.
Well,
Orion, darling, if you need us, we have the ale here.
Yes, we have the ale. Not good ale, zice Arda, but it is ale.
No, my darling, it is not good, but it is ale. The porridge is also terrible. But
well, we have to make do with what we have. So, don't worry. I won't be long. I will rejoin you as soon as possible.
Luca și cu Adelar, evident, vor să le ia pe cărăbăs.
Of course, I've been meaning to say something. Okay, right. Yes, right now. Okay, great.
O să te ia și pe tine.
unde se duc ei?
Afară.
No. I'm watching you. I will watch him.
I will watch them go away and then I need to go pee.
I'm coming with you, zice Arda.
Ce?
Where? No, please don't. Please don't. I'm not in the mood right now, my darling. Please. You are lovely, but I need some fresh air. And no, I need to pee. I said I need to pee.
Ok.
I will follow Luca and Adelal and her.
Și-a rămas eu cu Renault?
Da.
Și
Clovis și Noel.
Clovis și noi.
Și în timp ce plec, mă încerc să nu dau de Remria, că nu, not yet.
Ok. So, prima dată, Renault și Agin.
Ce-am făcut?
Bărăbă un pic.
Ok. Kane o să vină la voi. So, boy. Se pune jos, când se pune el, știi, așa cumva, in your face. You look just like him. Și-ți bea Elu. Și-și mai toamnă.
Kane zice asta.
Da.
E ultima oară când l-am văzut avea eye patch?
Da, avea.
Like... My grandfather, you mean?
Of course. Are you at least half as too much? A quarter of the man he was.
Are you?
I am certainly not. So, let's talk about Iseldis.
Why was... You never liked her, she never liked you.
Correction. No, that is true. But I like to add something to that. I respected her. At one point in time, I loved her. She was a great fighter, a great leader.
She was the opposite of you in so many ways.
And of you.
I hope the best characteristics she passed on.
Right. Listen. You are his grandson. And you are her pupil. The only thing I want to say is live up to the legacy. And I also believe that she's not dead. I do not know the specifics. But if you know anything, if it's worth something, I want to see her safe. That's it.
Hey, Kane. Dacă vrea să plece.
Da, vreau să plece.
Hey, Kane. You should try to live up to her too.
Bea, îți aruncă paharul. Ok. Se ia și pleacă. Morak, of course, că și el era acolo, dar era în umbre și nu zicea nimic.
Fucking asshole.
Vine la tine. So is Kane giving you a hard time again, Norbert?
Not worse than usual, no.
How are you?
We're doing good.
Anything you found out about Iseldis? Anything new? Anything that...
No. Kane seems to think she's alive.
She has a knack of staying alive in dire situation, that is true.
I've honestly avoided thinking about it.
It's something...
Try to move forward. I think that's what she would have wanted. Keep the eyes on the goal.
Se uită așa un pic la tine. You smell different. Did something...
Mă burește că există.
No, there's something weird.
Good way, bad way.
I don't know. You tell me. But you smell funny. Different somehow.
I don't understand, Morak. What do you mean?
Right. I don't either. Let's drink.
I've never had your nose.
And you must be Agent, right?
Right.
We've
Nice to
met
meet you.
before.
Have we?
Yes.
Yes.
Briefly in Still
When he-
Snow. I was...
Injured.
When you were dying, yes.
yes, I was dying like a true Dark Knight does. Thank you for your aid, then, as well. So, you friend with... this one.
Pe cine era tu?
Către tine. Către tine.
Nu, către tine. How, sau cum?
Are you... So you're a friend? Cu
I
Albert.
am.
Da, cu Albert.
Apparently, we go way back. I mean, da, chiar, da, nu, că eu cu tine nu m-am întâlnit, but I wanted to talk to you about something, now that we are going down this route. I wanted to talk about your sister.
Whoa.
Did you?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, I was shocked to hear that she married O'Neill.
You and me both, Agent. I've not kept in contact with us.
When was the last time you saw her?
Must be even before I left for Winter's
Grace.
Grace.
I met her when I was young, and
I'm sorry.
well, no, well, she. That's why I was so shocked because she. I remember her. Cum îi ziceam?
Fondly.
Nu, I remember her. Avea un dezgust și atunci față de O'Neill, știi? That's why I don't know what happened, but I would really like to find out.
The fact that she married O'Neill is not.
And the fact that she is knight number 9,
That-
if I no?
Da,
Yes.
number 9.
That's
What
He was-
surprises me more than the fact that she married O'Neill is that she married at all. She didn't seem the type to settle down. I was joking when I said I'm sorry. She was, well, not always kind, but good intentioned.
exactly, that's how I remember her. I cannot wait to meet her again,
Even now.
especially now.
Why?
Like I said, I
What-
am really curious what happened to her. If she even I mean, I cannot even picture it. How could she do this? Why would she do this? I really
So you're-
would like to find out.
That eager to meet her again now that she married somebody on your list. And
Well-
apparently stirs the church.
I will not. I will take care of O'Neill. I mean, her being his wife will not influence me in any way.
Do you expect that killing her husband will make her?
Maybe
know.
killing him would remove the spell that he has on her. Who
you
knows?
go so far as to assume that she's under a spell?
I don't know.
But I'm the delusional one.
I don't know, Adrian. I'd be careful. People can change, and my family has not always done the best of things.
We shall see.
Apparently, grandfather excluded, as he was a remarkable living saint of a man.
Yeah.
No offense, Clovis.
Clovis e...
I'm so loving the sarcasm in Renault.
None taken. He was a great man though.
From the stories I've heard, it appears to be so. I never put a man on a pedestal, though. You might always get disappointed.
Stă și bea.
Yeah. Anyway. Meteor mai e pe aici?
Nu, dar
Nu.
you do see is mai mulți care vor să vorbească cu tine, Agent. În special tipa Yuki Onna, aia care e din The Seirei,
Seirei, da.
care vine la tine și ojamashimasu. I'm sorry to...
În Seirei?
Da.
Sau...
Da, în Seirei.
Sirei,
Okay.
Japanese, basically.
Da.
Ok.
Și na, după aia zice în common că excuse us for interfering.
No problem.
Could we take a seat and talk a bit?
Please.
I do not know if you remember this, but during the procedure, you revealed something about your name. You said your name was Agent of the Ajay bloodline. It must be the truth. You believe it to be true. How did you come by this name?
Well, I was born and raised in the Seirei until the Empire invaded. This was, chiar că asta a fost, this was before the wall, așa e? Adică
Da.
a fost, da, atunci, da.
Deci îți spun exact.
Păi știu că aveam 7 ani.
8 ani. La 8 ani ești
8 ani.
considerat suficient de mare încât să poți să lupți pe...
No.
Da.
Small adult. Young adult.
Da.
Îți dai seama să trimis pe Seiya pe câmpul de luptă.
Dar da, le zic ce mi-aduc aminte și ce am făcut. Și le zic că until we were invaded and
Okay.
my parents were executed and I was abducted and brought back to the Empire where I was raised by a good man. And I was taught a lot of things. Mă rog, și...
What was your father's and your mother's thing?
Dar n-am hârtire la mine, Mircea. Dar îi știu cum e. Îi aveam, e pe prima pagină îi aveam. notați tot.
Trebuie să văd dacă le mai iau și eu în notes. Nu cred.
N-am hârtiuțele.
Da. It's fine.
Dar le zic cum
Ok.
e chema.
We will look that up. I see. Do you wish...
Ea cât... Zi.
Da, zi, întreabă.
Nu, zi. Eram curios, ea... How old does she look, sau...
Cam de vârsta lui Noel.
Child.
She's a child.
Another girl.
Ok.
Small girl.
Ok.
Tell me, agent of the Ajay bloodline, do you wish to return home?
At some point, yes,
At some point.
yes.
You are one of us. You are a Siren by birth and raised in the Empire. I can see why Meteor thinks so highly of you and your friends. Do you know anything about your bloodline?
Not much, unfortunately. I studied a lot, but I didn't come across a lot of information about it.
How old were you when you were taken? 8 years old?
Yes.
I believe that we need to talk in private. Whenever you wish.
Sure.
If it doesn't bother you, I wish for my companions to participate in this discussion as well. I believe
Okay.
it is important for you to understand your heritage, to know who you are.
I would love to.
If it is indeed true that you are of the Ajay bloodline, one of the Kamis can confirm.
Shall we go now?
If you desire, yes.
Oh, I really do.
Ok, atunci te duci, o să vezi de Oni.
La fel.
Samuraiul încă stă și încă se uită că, he doesn't want to join. I'll wait a while, zice el. I will wait for one of your friends. I wish to talk to him. Zice de samurai dude cu părul lui prins și cu katana.
Aha.
Na, și o să vină de Oni, vine tipa asta, de cu Shushu și aia altă, de Tabaxi, de
Da.
Neko Yokai. Na, într-o cameră și așa și... The Oni se uită la tine. So, you Ajay bloodline.
Don't look like it.
You don't smell like a siren at all.
I don't what?
You don't smell like a siren at all.
Well, I left a long time ago.
I hear. Pity.
It was not my choice.
Pity. Pe Cucu Shushu nu prea o fac, că, era personajul ei, e super hype și, în fine, călărește o pisică grasă, fat cat.
Nice.
Ok, so. Avem ceva...
Stai să nu... Ce cred că să nu...
Netflix, yeah. O să vă găsiți voi cămăruța voastră. Tipa, Enya o cheamă. So, you say you are from the Ajay bloodline. If that is true, then you have a responsibility to the Kamis and a responsibility to the Seirei as well, as we also have a responsibility for you. If indeed you are an Ajay, you are the last one. We thought that the bloodline was extinct.
Nice.
Okay.
Yes, I am the last of my people.
Yay! Zice așa.
It's Jet Li.
It is said that when Orsa first created her first mortal children, those were the Kamis.
Yes.
The first was known as Bahamut. He, together with his mate, brought into existence the 8 kami of the Seirei, Trishula being one of them. After his mate passed away, at least that's what the stories tell, one night he took on a mortal form of an aura, and he fathered a child. This was, of course, many, many years ago.
This was Trishula, da? Is this?
Bahamut,
Ah, Bahamut. Oh, okay, okay.
the father of Trishula,
no.
Vajrayana, and all the kamis of the same.
So he took a aura form and
Da.
fathered. Okay, okay.
So he had 8 children, like Orsa did, known as the 8 kamis of the Seirei lands, and one half mortal, half kami child. It is said that this happened thousands of years ago, many, many years ago, before we remember. This was passed down not by written word, but by songs and stories. It was believed that the Ajay bloodline is a descendant of Bahamut. If that is true, and you are indeed an Ajay, you hold great power within your blood. Power that could control the ice barrier. Power
Wow.
that could control or even attract other kami. This, of course, was a secret kept by your father and mother, whose responsibility was to reveal this to you when you become of age. But they died, were killed in the Seirei Wars. If this is true, then you need to return to the Seirei lands, and you need to meet with Trishula. This is important for the future of our country.
And I will do that. Eu l-am întâlnit toate pe Trishula. Adică l-am întâlnit, l-am văzut.
L-ai văzut, ai văzut toată pe toți.
Da, da, da.
In the procession of the Kamis, odată pe an, the Midsummer Festival.
Da, 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 da. Ok.
Very well, aging of the Ajay bloodline. What is your purpose in the Trailblazers, in the Striking Force? What?
Well,
Te rog, zic că ne faci
I don't,
mâncare. Te rog, numai azi.
I don't remember what I was asked and what I confessed during the whole procedure. But my initial purpose was to, I know it sounds big, but to bring down the Empire. And by doing this, it would have also ended the war. But now that you told me this, I would really like to return to the Seirei and speak with Trishula.
Very well. Then we will await your arrival, my lord.
I don't like that. That noisy
Your
castle.
lordship.
Your lordship. O
Ești un
să...
fel de demigod, basically.
Ah, și Ecor a fost acolo să audă. Ah,
Nimeni nu se poate să audă.
So,
Nimeni.
uh,
Vrei să treci la cineva? Că
Da.
vreau să mai întreb ceva pe Morak, repede.
da,
Adică să-i zic ceva lui Morak.
da, ce vrei să vorbești cu Mona?
Remember Echo?
Yes, I do remember her.
Yeah, last time we were here, she kept bugging me with questions about you. I think you should speak to her so she can leave me alone.
Alright,
oh,
I'll speak to her. Where is she?
you care so much.
And she went outside to take a piss.
Right. O să se ridice Morak și se ia după miros.
And basically that's it.
Ok, so, Orion și Sylvain. Let's do that.
Ok. Amintește-mi, te rog, Sylvain era și el la party acolo, în Still Snow.
Sylvain făcea parte din The Midnight Class. Și
Da.
era un seeker, era colegul tău la The Midnight Class, era prietenul tău împreună cu Gemini, împreună cu Alice și restul.
Dar a fost și el la party-ul baronului acolo în Still Snow.
Ah, da, a fost la party-ul
Asta am
baronului.
întrebat.
Da, și i-o dat în cap cine i-o dat și na.
Mhm,
Da.
got it.
And I put him in a 69 position with Lord Vatsichan after he was unconscious, so... Deci eu și Reno a ajutat, deci nu numai eu.
So, that was some party back in Still Snow, huh? Că cu asta vreau să...
Când sunteți numai voi doi, își schimbă complet diminerul. Și vine și te ia în braț.
Bă,
Devine super serios, super trist, după care face câțiva pași în spate și zice I'm sorry, Orion.
It is alright. Want another hug?
Do you hate me? Do you consider me? Do you blame me for what happened that night?
Because you weren't there at the time? Because you...
I was there, but I was
Oh.
spared because I was in Izor. And I believe they did track us down because of me. And Alice. Do you hate me, Orion?
I learned a while ago that hatred is very strong feeling and one that should be avoided at all time. One can be angry at a certain outcome of events. One can be angry at a person. One can be displeased, furious, but hatred only leads to suffering. I cannot even bring myself to hate the person who did it all to us. I feel pity for Galatea, to be honest. She is a wild animal, a beast, an agent of darkness that must be put down.
I tried to
and
find you.
removed.
I tried to find you. I did what I could, but I couldn't escape my grandfather. I couldn't escape my brother. After I finally was free. I looked for you. I looked for you. I tried to find you. I thought you were dead for a time. What happened?
In a way, I guess you could say I was dead on the inside for at least a year, at least. After that, well, in short, I was a prisoner until I was rescued by a very kind-hearted person who I shall not name at the time of being, but let's just say this benefactor not only helped me, but also the rest of the Trailblazers. They wouldn't be here now if it weren't for her. And, well, now I'm doing my best to make sure that what happened to me, what happened to so many other people, will not happen to any more people. If you want to help me with that, then I have no reason to bear any ill feelings. I prefer to let the past be in the past. One can learn from it, one can reflect on it from time to time, but it needs to be buried in order to ensure the future. Sometimes, in order to bring forth something new, the old must be removed.
The truth is that
I probably didn't say the exact same line, but I tried.
the truth is I blame myself for what happened.
And what good did that do for you? The blame, the guilt.
Ryan, I know where she is. She's still alive, you know.
She is not the person I fell in love with, the person I spent all that time with. She is something else now. I like to think that she is gone, and until we find a way to remove any this brainwashing of the Empire that turns.
It's not the brainwashing that you are one of them. Then they make you forget that you are one of them. And you blend different memories. When those go, you are you.
Then I guess I have all the more reason to forget about her and
if you want intel on her, information, I will help you.
I'd like to stay informed about her activities, about what her plans are, and I want to make sure she doesn't cause more damage, but confronting her face to face is certainly not something I wish to do right now. Certainly, even if it's with friends.
Very well. I will hold on to it when you're ready.
But I appreciate the offer. Please, if she is trying to move against me again, or I suspect she may have learned. She may know about my escape and the fact that I'm still alive.
She is, of course, still in leagues with Galatea, and she's her right hand. She's the perfect assassin. She does her bidding, whatever her master wishes.
And if we are to remove Galatea from the playing field, we should remove her first.
After what happened, I wanted to find Mashima Sensei and the others' remains, but they were all burned. I wanted to I thought you were all dead. The moment I saw you in Stilsno, that idiot's party, ball, whatever, my heart froze for a moment. I knew it was you. That's why I helped you.
I see.
I convinced Bastian that he had a good time. He's an idiot. He was furious when he woke up, but I used my charms and influence, and I knew who you were. I wanted to approach you then, but to tell you to. But I knew my mission was more important. And again, I'm
I
sorry.
had the feeling you may have suspected at least something. So we have to thank you for the fact that we are not completely banished or wanted in Stilsno.
Hey, if you don't hate me, life's good again. At least don't mention it.
Look, you and I, we are alright. You don't need to worry about that. And I hope that we can work together.
I hope that
We can
someday,
continue working together.
I hope that one day you
Being
can
done.
see me as your friend again. One day.
Yes. Friends are a rare commodity these days, and
They are, aren't they? Și vezi că devine foarte uncomfortable. Very well. At least you don't hate me, so the bear's out of the room. We're alright.
be careful, okay? You are in a precarious position.
I'm an Izo, they cannot kill me. Even if they do find out I'm a seeker, even if they do put their hands on me, I'm safe. I'm a fucking Izo. The only thing they can do is toss me in a room and hold me there for a few months. A year. And that's it.
Don't be overconfident though. You are more useful outside of a shell than inside, so...
It is good to see you again, my friend. I mean, Orion. Sorry. She
Likewise.
black. Okay. So, Kerebus.
Yep.
Dai, punem totuși ceva mai... Nu creepy, punem creepy? Ok, punem asta. Cause the Reaper.
Sure.
Nu, glumesc. Nu.
What is the group of reapers called?
Usually
Harvest?
call them murder. Let's go
The
with
Order
murder.
of Reapers. Acolo
Order
mă
of
gândeam și eu,
Reapers.
da.
Nice.
Și eu eram acolo.
Ok, so Luca, primul lucru ce-l face când iasă afară, își ia
You're
side,
gonna hit me again.
își ia scoasa,
Oh, shit.
you watch
Mhm.
as he takes his beautiful white sight și aranjează cravata. Show me. Let's see. Have you improved a little bit or not?
Wow, already? Okay.
As
Fair enough.
Adalal just sits there and watches and smiles.
Fuck yes. Okay. And I
Just
take out my scythe, which, interestingly enough, contrast to his and is black. Right?
yes,
I think that's what we agreed upon.
yes.
All right, fuck it.
Hai să vedem.
And we have. Does he summon his demon?
No, nu se cheamă el pe The Man with a Smile chiar așa.
Okay, then I don't
Doesn't want to
summon
kill
my
you.
demon either.
Nu kneel before the crown, lasă-o mă. Uite, asta. Așa, un pic de roleplay, theater of the mind.
Okay, few things. Then yes, I bring the scythe, and I would like to cast mirror image on myself,
Ok.
which looks like a creepy shadow bunny boy with sharp teeth and white eyes.
Ok. Ok.
Come at me, Adel God.
Show me what you got, boy.
Slash at the bastard.
I like it when the boy says boy.
Ok. Stai așa să...
And hang on, because I'm a great weapon fighter, which means I think I can re-roll 2s. Am dat 2 de 2, parcă, nu? Sau? Yes!
Deci 26 total to hit, sau?
O 6 to hit,
Ok, that hits.
but the damage is not 8.
Dar cât e?
Pentru că it's great weapon fighter, which means I get to re-roll 1s and 2s.
Ah, ok, reroll.
So that's going to be a total of 7 plus 4, 11 damage.
11 damage. Stai să-mi scot stats-urile lui.
But hang on, because I'm level 5, which means I get to do this shit again. For another 26 to hit,
Nice.
and another 12 damage.
Ok.
For a total of, I think that was 23 damage.
So this is what's going to happen. Charge like a charged lightning bolt. Instant ajungi lângă el. Pare surprins, vii, you slash, îi tai cravata. There's blood a bit.
Tai cravata, shit!
Mai dai odată. Tai sacou, you expose some flesh and blood. And you hear this clicking noise, like, știi, click, ceva de genul ăsta. And everything turns white and grey. And you just watch him as he changes the outcome. And nothing happened. He's not there anymore. He somehow manipulated time itself to do something. Right. Summon her. I wish to talk to her. I wish to see her.
Fine.
Come on, Ron.
0.
Noi suntem elita de
I
strike
think the
force.
zero now comes out of my chest.
Okay, apare Zero, okay, in her new form. Okay. Și? Ataci?
Fuck yes, absolutely. 0 will use, I think, her strongest ability, which I don't think I've used yet. A trebuit să pun pe hartă, scuze.
E ok, te pun altundeva?
No, it's fine. Nu trebuie. Ability features. I think plentiful harvest. Hang on. Damn it. Yes, dark magic straight line.
Ok.
Grim squat is a da, așa.
Nu trebuie să pui marker neapărat. Ok, Plentiful Harvest. Ok, so își scoate ghearele din eter and she just cumva, cum să zic, she impales the ground and heaves it as crystals of blood begins to appear super repede spre el, and he just takes his sight and disintegrates them without a problem. Îți face semn. Alright. Stai că nu. Ok. Zero l-a atacat. Cumva ce-a făcut el, ți-a anulat primele două atacuri. Al doilea atac l-a evitat fără nicio problemă. He puts his sight back. Very well. You've become stronger. Se uită la Zero.
Going to say arguably.
So, you're finally giving him his share, aren't you? Se uită la ea. Faci un pas spre el, Zero, un pic agresivă.
What is it? I'm here. I'm right here.
Se uită
Fuckers.
către Luca și zice: I remember you. I will not forget you. Face câțiva pași.
Hey, will someone clue me in on what's going on?
Well, talk. Summon her back.
I bring her
Eu pot să
back.
fiu...
Nu,
Eu pot să fiu
Andrei, nu
prelungată la
poți,
Luca,
lasă.
trebuie să aplaud.
Nu.
Nu? Ok. Vreau să aplaud.
You unsummon her.
But only as a cloak, you know.
Okay. In a cloak. So Ronan, you awaken her.
I did.
So she
Oh,
finally
dear.
decided to give you her your share.
What does that mean? My share.
She starved you. You were you were never ready to receive part of her powers before, like now.
So she was
She
what? She was sleeping. What are you talking about?
She was keeping you weak.
For what reason?
I don't know, ask her. Nu știu dacă îți mai amintești de ai avut discuția asta cu ea, în tum.
You asked her.
Și ți-o zis, tocmai ca să te protejezi, i-a fost frică.
Yeah, I know.
That's up to you and her, but she's becoming stronger. She has bloodlust. And you've become stronger since we last met. Much stronger.
I guess I've been shacked up with the right lot, I think, is what's been happening.
What do you think, Adela?
I will not call you the Grandmaster, I'm sorry.
Râdea Adela. You don't need to call me that. You can call me Adela.
But I have to admit, I've imagined what the top of the pack would look like. And sure as shit, I'll never imagine it would look like you.
I know. If wants to be the leader of the Epic Sevens and the Guillotine, you would think that they would look something like you.
Me?
Of course, you are the quintessential Reaper. The cloak, the
What's that
mask,
mean?
the scythe, the black scythe, everything.
I'm just a
Angry.
farmer.
You know that's not true.
An angry farmer.
zicea Adelar. You know that's not true.
What's not true?
I've always respected Nobu, your mother.
Javier,
I've learned many things from her. Many things. When I joined the order, she did took me under her wing a bit.
did she know? What do you know about her? About her whereabouts? Now look at Luca. Did you manage to find anything out?
No.
It was a farce. It was all a big fucking lie. They
That we know.
captured them many days ago, many months ago. I don't even know when they were captured. But they were lying to us the whole time, making us believe they were there, when they in fact were long gone.
We do not know where Nobu is, zicea Adelar. I hope that she is safe, whatever she and her friends and her companions decided to do. They were in a sense a striking force. Cred că așa e și titlul episodului, Striking Force.
Luca, I think she's in the Fell.
Why would she be in the Fed? Do you think they branded her? They sacrificed her?
I don't know. But when I met the ambassador that did this, and I showed him my brand,
Right.
I think he could have been lying. I lost my temper. But he said they have her.
If she's in the Fed,
I'm not sure,
well, if she
but
is,
it could be, yeah.
she's either dead or she is resourceful enough.
Is that possible? Could she make it?
I don't know, my friend. I don't know. I do not wish to give you false hope, zicea Adelar. She was resourceful. She is, maybe. I don't know.
Anyway, can we,
We cannot track her down. She's in another plane. We do not have means to travel there. Only the ambassadors do. She might not even be there. Whoever told you that cannot be trusted. It might be a lie just to lure you there.
I know. But it's the only lead I got.
Listen, Ronan, zicea Adelar. Whatever happens, she was a friend. She was our friend. And you are her son. And you are one of my reapers. I take care of my own. Whatever happens, if she is alive, I promise you we will find her. And if not, then the fuckers who hurt her will pay. But we need to be smart about this. Alright?
Sure. Yeah.
Alright. You have the guillotine. Even though we are divided and scattered and everyone does their own shit. I am here. Some of us are prepared to do this. It is time.
Do what? Do what?
What we do best.
Reap?
We are killers. We are not here to protect anyone. We are here to kill. Oratory
Kill
class
demons.
demons. Oratory class
Aye.
demons. We are here to hunt them down. The Number Knights. The Exarchs, if need be. My own brother, if need be. the Archbishop, the Emperor, whatever it takes. The Empire, as it currently is a pool of festering foulness. And it needs to change.
Yeah. Agreed.
Listen,
But wait. Since you did bring my mother up, I think. Do you know what she believed in? Do you know what she stood for? What her goal was?
Luca o să intervină. I will answer that.
Wait, so this whole time it was the other guy speaking, Adelard?
Da, Adelard,
Okay. I got it.
they have my vote. Zice Luca. Her goals align with those of the guillotine. We are here to hunt down dangerous demons. That's what we do. We kill them. These oratory class
Yeah.
demons, these ambassadors, these demons that have made these pacts with the Empire, they need to go. This was part of her goal, but her real goal, she wanted to bring freedom. She wanted to bring a better future.
Aye, an Orstera without borders. And I believed that. I believed her.
Where you can travel from the Seyri lands to the Ganabalt Empire to the Crusadia without dangers on the road, to free trade. She didn't believe in equality per se, că nu toată lumea e egală până la urmă, dar she believed that slavery needs to be abolished. Torture, experiments, all these abominations that the Empire is doing, they all need to go. So basically she just wanted to open up the cellars and the dungeons and the catacombs and let the light shine in.
Yeah,
It's the best how I can describe it, zice Luca.
that's correct. That's how I understand it as well.
Adelal zice, listen. We are here to fight together with the resistance. But my real purpose here is to stop the demons. If we stop the ambassadors, if we stop the demons, then the Empire will lose their power. It's as simple as that.
Agreed.
You
Agreed.
cut the ties between the Empire and the little your little friend might want to come and share a word with us as well.
Oh, right. I did forget to mention that. I might have picked up a stray.
Zice Luca.
Come on.
Nu mai știu, și Luca te știe ca Velvet acum, oricum toți te știu. Velvet, come on.
Yes, well, I didn't want to intrude on this very emotional conversation. You meant to say Echo, of course, my darling boy. I forgive you. Pun așa pe căpuț.
Listen.
Așa pe căpuț.
Listen.
Wow, deci pe mult pocnește, am înțeles.
I do have a question. Come on, stop it. I do have a question. Zice Luca.
Yes.
Do you know where Marco is?
No, do you?
No. I have no fucking idea.
He said he is somewhere in the world. In this world.
That's so fucking
below
vague.
this world.
That's so fucking vague. Where? On another continent? In the ocean? Where the fuck is he?
I tried to contact him.
And?
He only no answer. Do you know what happened to the sun after, you know?
I'm sorry, I have no idea.
Do you have any means of contacting Marco?
No, of course not. Marco's always finding you.
Yes.
I have
because
some
after all this
ideas.
conversation inside, my friends seem also like some allies we might be needing.
Where is
I
Isabella?
guess how Isabella and the Empress were supposed to go back for the sun, and then they are going to Sunshade. I'm still waiting on
Sunshade.
an update from her as well.
Right. No. I wish to bring her in on this.
Isabella,
Isabella, of course. She's one of the
Of course,
strongest
yes,
demons there is.
I've also tried to contact her as well through
Don't worry.
my
I have my means of travel. I will go there personally and talk to her.
to Sunshade, you mean?
Sunshade, of course.
Can all right. Good. If you find her, find them.
Don't
and
worry.
share
I'll
Spanish
tell you.
with them, safe and sound. But
I'll tell you. If she's fine, I might be able to convince her to come here in Stegano and fight with us. That is my wish. And Adelal approved.
why? Yes, I really want to speak with her as well. I'm sorry, Adelal, was it? Yes, I have to sing it out. Again, I was not present when you were on the chair.
Hang on. I have to ask.
Ferdinand.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Pardon.
Yes, Carabas, go.
You seem to be misunderstanding the situation. You're not a Reaper. You're only an honorary member of this conversation, Echo Silver Ash. Please act like it.
Lucas uite la tine. What the fuck are you talking about?
How do you know these demons? You sent me to meet her posse, but you haven't told me how you know them.
But Marco said he's an old friend with Luca, so I'm assuming because Luca
Right,
is
you guys
Oh.
are weird. So, she's important to this. It is good that she is on this conversation, even though she's not a Reaper. Doesn't matter if you're a Dark Knight, a Reaper, a Seeker, or whatever. She knows
Yes, does
Marco.
it matter?
Marco is the key to this. We are here because of him.
Explain.
Why? What? Explain.
Why am I not in on this?
I
How is
just-
Marco the key?
I just
What
was
do you
in the
mean?
process of talking and explaining it to you.
I'm
Sorry,
mirroring
go
because
on.
I'm angry and like.
I can see you have some anger issues. So,
Yeah.
Marco is the key
No.
to this. He is the greatest ally that we could have. If we want to defeat
Yes.
the Empire, we need him. We do not
I
have an
agree.
army, but we do have Marco. I hope.
Yes, but my darling, just so I can jump right back there in the conversation. If he wants to, that is a very, very important thing to mention because you know him, I know him. If he wants to help us, he can be the most powerful ally we have. Yes. It's a big if.
That
though.
is, zice Luca, why we need Isabella. And you.
Yes, is me.
Of course.
I mean, of course, I'm. He loves me so very much. Of course, he will come and help us. I know, but
Of course he loves you, that's why he left you.
oh,
And
not
you
you
lived
too.
with them. You lived with them. For many years.
Yeah.
Don't listen to me. Listen to him then.
Yes, I was supposed to leave at one point, but not like that. Yes, I lived with them. Yes, I know them. Yes, I know not all demons are like them. I know they are special. I know. I thought he cared about me as well, but I'm still waiting to hear more from him. Why can't I smell you? Și mă uit la asta, it is so weird. Mă uit
That's
la
a
Adela.
good point, Mr. Ambrose. How is it that you can even fool the senses of a demon?
Și eu mă uit la el așa, deci nu știi. Like,
There are certain spells and abilities that I have access to and that camouflage me.
Very handy, I must say.
you don't
Well-
even smell a fell magic. That is quite an impressive skill.
Alright,
Putting me off a bit, but
Let's put it like
Fine.
this. Luca intervine. Can I?
go on.
yes.
So, you will be able to smell him, zice Luca, when you are stronger.
I can get behind that.
The truth is,
Fine.
you, I, and many other Reapers, we do make pacts with one demon, usually. How many do you have now?
Oh, you creep.
A lot.
Who's this? This is
Adelard.
the other guy?
Adelard.
Adelard.
Oh,
Right.
pretty
A
bad.
lot. And everyone has given me certain abilities. They are,
Hang on.
they are not that
Yep.
strong individually, but together.
Oh, the friends you make along the way, eh?
Echo, wait a minute. Well,
Yes.
doesn't that make you the biggest threat to us all,
Luca zice,
Mr. Legion?
Luca zice, well, if he goes mad, some of us would probably die. Yes.
Agreed. He's the second threat to us Reapers. Mad Harvest has been the first.
Zice
But my
Luca,
darling Kerberos, he is also Aiden's brother, so let us not upset your boss like this.
don't
He-
worry, I don't
I
think
mean-
Adelard will lose control just yet.
Just yet. So it's a time bomb, you say?
Râde și Adelard și Luca se încruntă la tine, taci mă, că e șeful tău. Și Adelard zice,
We don't care about rank here.
you don't need to worry about me losing control now. I will not lose control. And if
Alright.
anything happens, let's say I have some precautions put into place. All right?
Fair enough. Sorry if I'm a bit abrasive. It's just
there's-
how I am.
There are advantages if you have more than one demons bonded to you. Let's say, if I go crazy, there are some who want me, there are some who want me, there are some who want me.
Are you saying they'll each take a part of you?
I'm not saying anything. So don't worry
Okay.
about that.
Okay, I think we're getting off topic here.
I
What's
just want
the
to say
plan?
I'm glad that we all agree that, and that I am not the only one who thought of my darlings as allies. I'm impressed by what our Ghost Daddy managed to gather around here, but they're lacking in some power. And yes, if we manage to convince Isabella, that would be a very good, a very powerful ally on our side. Marco might follow, but he's a capricious one. He might follow one day, agree to it, and then the next he would be bored and walk off. But why did you say, Luca, darling? Why? You've known him. How? You've known him longer than me, I assume, given your advanced age and all of that. Why did you say he cared for me?
Because he let you go. It's as simple as that. He let you go. He let you be free of him.
Interesting.
That he told me from the beginning that my time there would be limited. 'Cause, 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 'cause
I believe Marco cared for you quite a bit.
Well, he did tell me about my powers and what it means.
Very
I
interesting.
I am a tarot after all, and I managed to take his circuits and be the master of ceremonies. Of course, he cares, but what do you mean interesting? What?
You see,
Alright,
it's quite a great gift when a demon.
Listen, you will talk about your personal issues later. I need
Agreed.
to,
Right,
I
of
need
course.
to understand the
Yes,
bigger
yes, of
picture here.
course.
So,
Apologies.
regarding Nobu, we'll see what we can do. I will aid you in this, whatever it takes, zice Adela. Regarding Marco and Isabella, Luca, do you got this? Of course. I will go, and I will try to find her, and maybe with her help, I will try to find Marco and see if I can bring them to our cause.
If you go to Sunshade, find Mercutio. He owns the establishment where we liked to go when we were there.
Mercutio. Alright, Mercutio and Sunshade. I will...
Yes.
I hope I can find them. If not, I will...
He's hard to miss.
Yes.
Try there first.
I will use my energy a bit și o să mă simt ea, ceva de genul ăsta și vine ea. It's fine. Alright. I will stay until tomorrow, rest a bit, and then I'm out.
Wait. Hang on. We still have things to talk about.
Of course we have.
What chance?
That's why I
what
said
cha-
I'm leaving tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow. Right. Okay. Agreed.
Please, Luca.
Yes.
Please let me know if they found him and if they are all right.
Lighten up. I will.
Okay.
What do you
Alright.
want, Ronan?
Well,
Two things.
what do you want?
Two very important things. One of the number knights is a mad harvester. Think you're just gonna run off and we're not gonna talk about that, do you?
Adelal intervine și zice, we know about her, but there are limited things that we can do. We cannot just barge inside of the capital city and begin killing and mindlessly attacking her. We need to try and ambush her. We need to try to, again, be smart about this. And until now, she eluded us.
And even worse, there's that other one that is known to have made a pact with an ambassador.
Yes, actually, Lady Mir is complicated.
Well, she should be the first on our list, shouldn't she?
Just hold your horses. She's important.
In what way?
She might change her ways.
The concubine of the emperor.
Of course. It's complicated.
Once again,
It's complicated.
they call me delusional. All right.
It's complicated.
Hang on. Who's she allied with?
Herself.
Answer me. Who's she allied with?
Herself.
How's that possible? Who's the demon, I mean?
I do not know. But if it's an
That's
ambassador,
what is an ambassador.
it must be pretty powerful. Or
We know what ambassador on the side of the Empire. We know one.
the one who branded you. I mean,
Aye. Is he the one? Is he a demon?
I do not know. I don't know its name. It's the only intel we got with the help of the Seekers. And the Dark Knights.
The many hands. It's the many hands.
Yes. Have maybe one of the seekers verified
One
it.
second. Just give me...
What's wrong?
I'm
Wait,
talking.
wait, Kerberos, wait.
Right.
Say, wait. Oh, this is interesting.
He's never done that before.
It's the Adela.
Yeah, there are.
Oh, right. I'll face the big boss. How does that happen?
Luca zice, shut up,
Să trag așa un
Ronan.
pic
He's
de
talking
mână.
with his 100
Să trag așa.
demons.
O să te trag așa un pic de mână și o să îți prind urechea și o să trag așa în jos. Maybe they're having a conversation, like a conference in there, you know?
Doesn't matter.
Alright. Faci o chestie de genul ăsta. And you watch this. Is it cute? Că e cute. It's ca și Ghastly. Dar
Ghastly?
ca și Ghastly din
De Pokemon.
Pokemon Ghastly, okay.
But there's only one eye. A yellow bright eye.
Oh,
Și ea n-are neapărat o gură sau așa, dar îl manifestă. Și demonul e like... Și îl mângâie un pic pe cap. So, you know about him. Și, na, se uită, clipește de câteva ori cu ochiul, side slits din alea. And he says, telepathically, Yes, many hands, powerful, very powerful. It goes, it comes, it changes its moods, it changes its hands constantly. Smiling,
Sounds about right.
wrathful, sad sometimes. The many hands comes and go as it pleases. Sometimes he takes care of us, sometimes he eats us, but we become part of it. Andrei moare.
What does that mean? Eats us. Becomes part
Small
of
one.
us.
the small ones, Kerberos, like this cute guy here.
Probably he's consuming them to become powerful. More powerful.
Mm.
Do you know?
Additionally, yeah?
Do you know his house? No, we do not know its house. We know he comes, he smiles, he's dreadful, he's sad sometimes. He comes and goes as he pleases. He marks. He comes to dreams sometimes. To dreams, you say? Yes. This is all he knows. Și na, îl desumonează.
To that, we can add, we have reason to believe. Or at least wait. Nu știu, Echo mi-a zis chestia ce ți-a spus Marco, that he's on the move? Because I think Marco told you that.
Yes, v-am zis la toți că eu eram panicat de asta. Marco also mentioned about 2-3 weeks ago that he might be on the move.
Adela începe
Sooner
să facă
than
chestii de
usual.
genul ăsta și like, shut the fuck up everyone.
Oh.
Știi? În mintea lui, știi? Alright.
I didn't want to upset.
Sorry about that. Many voices. Constantly. Many voices.
Of course.
Alright.
Especially the little ones.
Right. Well, this was fruitful.
How come you took the little ones? Vreau să-l întreb.
Pe Adela. Well, if I don't
Da.
take them in, who takes them?
Well, we used to, but yeah.
Let's say Marco inspired me. I am doing my part. If they're inside me, they're not doing any harm. If they're outside, they could kill a child. They could
Hang
kill
on.
a
Yeah.
person.
Well, a question.
You said that already many times before, Ronan.
I mean, I've been going around killing ferals. And you've been going around giving ferals a home.
They are not ferals. They are just weak. I do have some feral ones, that's true.
And where do yours come from?
Everywhere?
Even the feral.
I do have a few jester ones, yes, that come from the feral.
Interesting.
Some were born here, some were made. Some
Did
were
you ever
lost.
visit the circus?
I've seen the
The
circus.
Twilight.
I've seen the circus, yes.
Yes. When?
A few years ago.
How long? Be specific, please.
Nu știu, random, 2-3 ani, 4 ani, ceva de genul.
Oh. So I was with the circus at that time.
Alright,
I believe
last...
for now, this is enough. We will talk further, don't worry.
I have some questions about my demon too.
We'll talk about your
But-
demon later.
Sure. It doesn't have to be now.
Okay.
No other questions too about what the fuck we're supposed to do. This was all quite a lot.
And before all the serious talk and all the manly talk and all of that, I would also really like to talk to you, Admiral darling, about Aiden.
We'll talk about that as well. It's super mega
you.
obosit. Eu nu mai pot.
Da.
Știu că vreți să aflați multe chestii și așa, dar
Nu,
e
asta e
mult.
pentru next time.
E mult.
Da.
Și aș vrea, dacă e ok cu voi, să ne oprim aici. Și vă mai gândiți pentru data viitoare, like, ce întrebări mai vreți să puneți, ce mai vreți să vorbiți, că probabil și episodul următor va fi tot ceva de genul.
Could be. Sorry.
E ok, nu mă așteptam la a lot of talking, a lot of lore, a lot of information about certain pieces on the board. Era clar. Dar ca să fie așa un rezumat, basically, rezistența începe să-și facă treaba. Drumul, teleportation circle în timp.
Dar nu suntem prieteni. Asta să fie clar.
Cocaine.
Ok, cocaine.
Ok, nu.
Okay.
Și rămâne să mai vorbiți și cu Meteor și cu Momo ca să faceți chestia aia ce vrea Orion și poate data viitoare apucăm să facem The Dreamscape anima thing de care am zis. For
Wait,
Orion.
let me just pull up the calendar.
Stai să opresc înregistrarea.
Și până data viitoare.
Stai să opresc înregistrarea. Thank you.
Da.